but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame. I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems. I like to be away in my patience. Stay up, I feel so outdated. How can we
Hello.
look the other way? Sun is out, but the sky is.
हेलो गाइस, व्हाट्सअप, क्या हाल है? व्हाट्सअप गाइस, क्या हाल चाल? सो आज आई एम लिटिल लेट, बट वी आर गोना बी वाचिंग GE versus DRX. So yes, there we go. मेरी mic on है. There you go.
Oh, he doesn't get hit. He doesn't get hit.
All right, so पहला score हो चुका है.
Unbelievable, Foxy.
6-5. It is
The
insane.
timing and the wherewithal to make that happen. And then to
So
click
there's no
over
Rossi
is
again.
unbelievable stuff as now
क्या हाल है?
3v5 have to push in this last round of the half.
And let's just
क्या
say
हाल है
that
स्टिकर?
moment is exactly the value that Fox
क्या हाल है
brings to the
शिवा?
squad. Being able to make that decision of
I wanna see कि कोई और है क्या?
just to catch them off guard, the
Let
types
me
of risky
see.
plays that DRX usually does not make.
Yeah, now they're trying to force this onto the already a lot of damage taken by Rossi.
Wait, I can join Eclairs and
by a
Fatu.
turret and etc. As
Hello.
site they are, Techs are gonna pick up one. As the
Hello.
ultra is pretty obvious where
Hello.
DRX going to pick up 7 on defense
क्या?
on Haven.
Hi Robo.
Hi Eclairs.
Coming out from Fox.
हाँ, ले।
And I gotta admit,
बढ़िया।
that was all his own decision making because of back
अबे
up
तू
at
दिल्ली
Arsenal,
में है ना?
they just planned
हाँ।
there. He realizes that, you know, the Trailblazers
भाई
being
पूजा ने
weak,
बोला
Heartbeat
क्यों नहीं
breaks it for him. And then he
मुझे
goes
क्या
for
पता?
the light and he gets
वो
completely
कल बुला ले
as well.
वहाँ पे लैंड पे
Crisp
देखने
with
के
that
लिए
late storm.
तेरे को.
गुड़गांव में, दिल्ली में नहीं हूँ मैं.
Sometimes it's not easy to
हाँ
line
हाँ
this
तो
out,
छतरपुर
especially
बाजू में तो है.
you can't always predict,
अच्छा.
you know, what direction
मैच देख रहे हो?
but Foxy 9, you see,
7-5.
देख रहे हैं.
7-5.
As an attack.
अरे यार,
Whereas,
पर रॉसी वॉसी क्यों नहीं खेले आज?
probably doesn't feel like a little kid for
रॉसी का
the
मूड नहीं
most
कर रहा है. DRX
अच्छा.
noob
part.
team थी.
Is just dominating them.
Yeah, but a giant on the stage.
Oh,
DRX
baby.
थोड़ी noob
And
team
I
थी.
think he's got a
ये भी है.
फनाटिक होते थे रॉसी के.
because a lot of the
क्या क्या बोलते
Korean
guys?
fans to see Foxy 9 play, they still have the question of, okay, yeah, we still
ये
have
भी
to
सही
go
है.
against the likes of Texture or Meteor, the other Korean Jets that we know that have played on other teams even abroad and
ये भी
proved
सही है.
themselves. So how good are you really, right? We're not going to hype you up just yet. He comes in and says, well, I can go toe-to-toe, if not ahead of the likes of Texture.
Well, so far he has proven that. I think in this first round, it's still early times in the entire series, but a great
तेरा वो ऑडियो वो वाला शॉर्ट हुआ?
DRX and the rest of the squad
पिछली स्ट्रीम का जो तो बोल रहा था.
playing pretty default still outside
Fatu?
Foxy 9, and that's kind of what we did expect. A little bit of a wild card is love from Brazil.
Wow.
Made it all the way here.
I mean, after DRX's performance over in Sao Paulo, no surprise that we've got fans visiting from Brazil. Great to have them here in the studio cheering for DRX. And listen, this is why DRX has so many fans in Korea as well, because they've
Pardon?
really been spearheading the
हाँ.
Korean
वो
value
short हुआ
side,
तेरा?
right? And letting it be
तेरा short हुआ वो?
Korea's
वो short हुआ
and
पिछले वाली जो लाइव स्ट्रीम की तू बोल रहा था. इशू आई थी
now all these
कॉपीराइट
other
वाली.
teams have a chance to
और नहीं यार.
play against DRX
अच्छा.
every week and try to get a good power check of what they can do to try to overtake this team eventually, who most people expect to still be number one here this season.
Yeah, and so far, you know, it only has been a couple of
Yes,
weeks,
office में हूँ मैं.
many more to go, but it is looking that way from what we can tell from the play over the last
ऑफिस से आज कर रहा हूँ.
weeks.
ऐसा थोड़ा काम है तो इसलिए तो ऑफिस से कर लेते हैं.
Now,
rather than
में क्या हो रहा है? लैंड इवेंट. Nodwin वाला
That looks like they are
कौन
setting up
सा?
for a bit of a play on to C.
अबे
Yeah, with the
Nodwin का
frenzies as well. They're just going to go hard and fast here. And no surprise, right? You know that Global also is going to have to play stacks. I mean, with the composition they have, their retakes are not going to be as strong if it's a full 5v5. So especially in a round like the pistol,
guys हमारे
DRX
challenges
just
का
will
नाम
do
क्या
that.
भूल गया मैं
Global Esports doesn't win the gamble. They will still send the recon bolt, and it should be a safe entry.
Yeah, I mean they are in here.
क्या चैलेंजर तो अपन देख रहे हैं
Safely.
नहीं
Really,
हाँ
Easy वाला
Global will have to go for the retake here on this pistol round.
हाँ अरे थोड़ा सा लेट हो गया मैं.
Surely
इतनी
prepared for
आसानी
this
से
because
जी
they
को
didn't
कभी
have
साइट मिली
Aaron
नहीं
overextending on C. Let's
Already
see.
pushing
Oi.
into garage as Buzz gets one, but there is a guy in the window that they did not clear out. As
ये
Aaron
map किसका
has one
selection?
yet. Push on through.
Map
but
किसका
now
selection?
Utility out. He's being sprayed down. Foxy though is able to trade one back. Headshot from Texture, and this retake is happening. Global Esports.
पिस्टल राउंड तो अपना ही होना है तो
RB
पता ही है
left to take down.
पर्सन
Now they are
110
very
का
low, but the shock dart doesn't do the job just yet.
ओह
Oh, that's
Oh,
that
no.
peak. And now Aaron, okay, Aaron's gonna pick it up, and the
बचा
defuse
लिया
will be stuck.
भाई ने बचा लिया
हाँ
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was getting a little close because everyone was
Aaron
scratched
भाई
up quite a bit.
FTW FTW Aaron
But I
भाई
like it from Global. They understand that DRX also, if they get the site for free, they're going to have to push out to either C-Link or Garage. Both teams trying to fight for that space, but Global is there just in time to use their utility to fight back and push through from double angles. Oh, listen to that energy coming out from GE.
Yeah, I mean, that's the feeling of taking a pistol round with a full retake 5v5 against DRX, and
और Foxy को
it's
देख
really
भाई
what they
अचानक
needed.
एक्लेयर्स मैंने क्या सुना you are supporting DRX?
A couple of rounds
ओ भाई
over the set
पागल
of
होगा
DRX on defense on Haven.
हाँ WhatsApp
You're
तो
not
करा
really
तूने
going to be
हाँ
हाँ भाई
Here's Marshall. Out for Texture, Foxy 9 will be the unfortunate.
तूने बोला मेरे को अंदर
Yeah,
से मन कर रहा है DRX
Texture
सपोर्ट
surely
करने का
hearing what
पर
I
जी
said
करना
during the
पड़ता
हाँ
halftime.
भाई
ऐसे
No,
जबरदस्ती करना पड़ रहा है ना
yet.
हाँ
Let me put
जबरदस्ती
Foxy
करना
back.
जस्ट बिकॉज आई एम इंडियन. ये कौन सी मॉल ये कहाँ लाइनअप डाली इसने किलजॉय की हैं? वो बाउंस कर रहा था क्या डोर पे?
Try to stick the kill. I like that decision from Botsy. Says, you know what, it's a Spectre long
And
range.
Eclairs, guys.
एक्लेयर्स कब सीख रहे हो किलजॉय?
Ronski's help.
They can play it safely. Trailblazer on through.
भाई डिक्लेयर भाई मैंने कभी बोला भी नहीं है गलती से ठीक है
गलती से भाई गलती अच्छा जानबूझ के बोला था ये अच्छा.
Now Bonsi on the site is going to try to spray them down as they rush through the smoke. As yeah, the blind is too good, and Buzz is not going to get it done.
हाँ एक्लेयर्स जानबूझ के बोला था.
Does get cleaned up.
बे
2 rounds now for Global Esports after the half.
ऐसा फालतू बोल रहा है यार. मेरे को मत बोलो. मेरे पास तो नंबर भी नहीं है तुम्हारा.
तो चोमू है
Right? Texture, he's going to
नहीं यार
continue to
रोबो
stick with that
स्क्रीन
Marshall,
से
try to
पहले
save
जब
him
हम
for that
डिस्कॉर्ड पे
operator.
आते थे
हाँ
तो
वाह भाई
अच्छा.
मैं तो अभी आई हूँ तो स्ट्रीम के बाद मैं आई हूँ डिस्कॉर्ड पे
This round. But most ideal,
यार
they
एटलीस्ट
actually
झूठ
get
बोलते
closer
तो
to
अपने
their
फैक्ट्स तो
goals,
सही
right?
करने की कोशिश
Fewer
करो
kills, I mean, right? Getting
JBL क्वांटम सीरीज अच्छी है क्या? हैव यू यूज्ड इट? ओनली द वायरलेस वाली. आई हैव यूज्ड द वायरलेस वाली. बाकी मुझे नहीं पता. वायरलेस वाला तो बहुत सही है यार. 12 घंटे 14 घंटे उनका लाइफ है. इट्स इनसेन. आई लाइक इट.
Setting up pretty similar.
What up,
similar
Just
to
Deep?
what, Global do.
चलो एक और राउंड खत्म हो गया अब
Push
देखते
through
क्या होता है
garage, as we are not going to be looking to go see long, as now here comes Global out of lobby.
चल रहा है
RB is here, and that push will be sort of stifled, but there are 4 members looking to take this push from Global.
Global Esports, they're getting very greedy with this. You've already been spotted.
Oh,
भाई अटैक में डिफेंस कौन सी टीम है?
Monyet?
is trying to take down Monyet, finally does. A little bit late to help.
कोई नहीं, bonus round है ना इनका.
Buzz does poke out as well, and they have stifled the push for now, but already a couple of kills for Global.
दो डाउन तो
Okay,
कर
but
दिए
here's the thing.
हाँ.
और डाउन हो जाए तो
Botsy
बढ़िया
is
मजा
going to get his ultimate.
वो ज्यादा हो
You're gonna
जाएगा.
see,
ये
unfortunately,
माको के
Spike
3
is
किल है
better
बस.
for him right now to die to a member of DRX. So
तो
he'll
बाजी
get his
की भी तो
ultimate.
दो ही
You've
किल है
already taken away 2 weapons. Buzz is weak as
बाजी
well.
कर रहे
So
हैं
Global
बाजी
can
कर
take
तो
out
Foxy
one
का
more
भाई
person
कितना
here.
कैरी
Ideally
कर
on
रहा है.
Ronski. And then they, even if they lose a round, it's actually a very, very good position for Global to be in for the defending half.
As
क्या हाल है जैनेत? मैं बढ़िया.
pushing his
और
way
माइक
through
अच्छा है.
there
माइक इज ओके
slowly.
डिसेंट. जैसा ये माइक साउंड कर रहा है ना दैट इज द सेम माइक.
Botsy is going
Kind
to be the
of.
one that has to check for this. Some shots
आई एम नॉट
thrown
श्योर हाउ इट इज
by
साउंडिंग राइट नाउ
It's got a
बट या
phantom.
Blind comes out, he
One.
gets
एक
one.
मरा.
As
एक और
there's
मरेगा.
another blind and
अरे
oh,
नहीं.
get the kill through the blind, but Ronski 1v1. Getting pretty low on time though.
हाथ से मार देगा.
कोई नहीं, अभी बोनस राउंड है इनका. 4 मार ले।
हाँ
हाँ
4 मारे, 4 गन गिरा दी।
मैंने बोला था ना 2 और गन गिराने का तो बहुत अच्छा बोनस राउंड
Oh,
है
a solid round.
बोला
I
था
mean,
मैंने
the
तूने एक बोला था बट
only
ठीक
thing
है।
that might
दो
seem a
बोला
little
था
bit
भाई,
is that,
झूठ
you know,
मत बोल।
RB was
जॉब
able
कैसा
to
चल रहा
बोला
है?
था
बढ़िया।
and he's close to his Hunter's Fury, but
ऐड
don't
चला
like
दो
that,
आप।
right?
नहीं
You
नहीं
take away
ठीक है।
4
मैं
weapons.
कुछ नहीं दबा रहा हूँ भाई
Seekers online,
सच
you're
में।
only 2 points away
राजेश
from that no
सच में
command
मैं
on
कुछ नहीं
bot
दबा रहा हूँ
side.
यहाँ
से।
You now have a round where you're buying that operator.
ऐड से ज्यादा हील दबा दिया अभी।
Have the full set
गाइस
of
लाइक करो
utilities
यार,
you've always wanted on the
अभी तो
team.
स्ट्रीम चालू है। आई एम लेट।
To not have to stack
शुरू से
pieces
करता
of
तो
operator
थोड़ा
and hold on to
ये
that
होता।
site for just a bit longer on his own.
And that's what Texter's going to be looking for here. See if he can do what Foxy did in the last round. He is going to miss that first shot. As here
क्या
comes
हाल है
DRX.
कार्तिक?
Drone going to be thrown into sewers to
करने यार।
try to clear this one out.
कैप्चर भाई
Now this is a big difference.
एक्लेयर सोवा कब खेल रही हो?
Right? They're
सोवा,
not taking
KJ.
chase down this operator. They actually keep fishing for information.
पीछे
And maybe
पड़ता।
they're going to slow
Texture.
creep forward.
Oh, I think he knows though. As
Yeah,
the
they
shots
know
are
it's a
thrown,
cross.
and there it is. Ronsky
Oh.
is right there to help him out, and this is totally cleared up as
भाई
Max alone on the site. He's flashed.
डिफेंस में अटैक खेल रहे हैं ये।
Right now.
Oh,
Does
the
run
run
out of bullets. As Batsy is going to pick him up.
ये
and
क्या
only
sexy round निकाला है ये वाला,
skies
कसम
on the
से।
side of Global as they tie
भाई
it
अटैक में
up.
डिफेंस खेल रहे हैं।
ये मत
This
करो
is a very even map so far.
उल्टा चल रहा है क्या?
Absolutely could take it from here, and that would be a wonderful.
जी फुल एग्रो खेल रही
Yeah,
है।
they can. And here's the other thing
हाँ।
that I
खेलना
actually
चाहिए और
started to
confidence
get
आ रहा है
little
उनको, वरना
concerned
बहुत
about.
shaky
He
थे
actually
बीच में वो
saw
लोग।
the end of the
अच्छा।
step as well, so, yeah, they
सेकंड
knew
मैप
it
कौन
was
सी है?
a crossfire. But going back to my
Any
point,
idea?
मैप पैक से देखी
it's the
रुको,
fact that while
दिखाएगा
Foxy
ऊपर।
is great individually, how much practice
हंस रहे देखना।
How
much
cute।
practice have you had as a team,
इसलिए हंस
right,
रहा
with
है।
RB on
Test
the
split,
side?
test
His
split।
skill is fine,
हाँ,
but
split
it's
में
not the
जी
original
लास्ट में बहुत
starting
बेकार
five
खेली
to
थी।
get these amazing site execs to get
Nice.
back in and plant.
ओह
Oh,
Texter is
no.
just shooting fish in a barrel. There were 4 of them out there on long. He's going to pick up 2. And he's
चलो गाइस ये जाएंगे, सी पे मर गए हमारे।
They're holding on to this one pretty nicely. Batsy right here to stop any pokes through onto B.
Yeah, they saw a buzz in mid, so they're just hanging back, right? No reason to take any risks. Now, the reason they're trying to keep a little bit close to B site is ideally Global Esports also doesn't use any
Nice.
ultimates to save this round, right? And DRX now that
Oh,
ये इको फ्रैगर है, ये इको फ्रैगर।
ideally they
बाजी
fish out
को
some of
फ्रैगर
these
यार,
ultimates,
3
but
किल
they're
पे
all
थे
just
यार
gonna
अभी
get
तक।
taken out. I think
हैं?
at the start of the round the idea was, hey, if the operator's not seeing us,
8 किल
let's
पे आ
basically
गया।
ult orb and get what we can, but a timeout coming up from
भाई
DRX.
19
पे आ गया।
I'm not
19 वो अकेला खेल रहा है फॉक्सी।
to take a timeout.
माँ को भाई 3
Okay,
किल
there's
मिले।
a
माँ
भाई-
को भाई अच्छा खेल रहा है।
strength a little bit.
DRX वाला एक
3 rounds.
कितना देख रहा है?
And they will
वेट कर करके फाटू जैसा खेल रहा है।
strategy
19 kills पे।
And the other thing is we know historically, Turney will not call timeouts unless he feels is absolutely necessary. We've seen many games against teams that DRX deems weaker, where they might get caught up and tied,
Oh,
and you know,
DRX
Turney just
से
says,
timeout
no,
लिया,
I
देख
trust
रहे
the
हो?
stacks
फट
as
गई।
that.
हाँ,
They're gonna
फट
be
गई।
calls as the
फट
IGL,
गई, फट
obviously
गई।
फट
the
गई।
stacks, and he
Yeah,
just
why
lets
so
them do their thing,
silent,
but I think
DRX?
he's starting to
Why
realize,
so
okay,
silent?
Global Esports, they have a great offer.
फट गई,
And now
फट
the
गई।
way they're playing around that op is starting to change. In the beginning rounds, we
ये
saw
छोटी
that
stadium है।
calls
ये
of,
देखो
you know,
यार,
stack
introvert के
base side, let's
13
try and
plus
see what
1।
we can do to break that open, but now we're gonna start to see where it is. And we gotta go back to original DRX style. Just send that recon bolt early, right? Figure
Fine,
out
fine, fine.
where is the operator, and then start to make your move.
Scripted गाली
It
दो
feels
guys।
like they have been
Scripted बोल
rushing
रहे हैं।
just a little bit. Maybe that's what Termi is going to get into the comms and say,
दूसरा
talk
फाटू।
about here. Because,
यार मैं
as you
गुड़
mentioned,
का
I think,
चीला
you know,
खाया कभी?
DRX,
क्या
they
होता
should be
है?
confident in
नहीं,
their
क्या
abilities.
होता है?
They
आटे
are
का
the
बना है।
favorites to take this map
चीला
and
खाया,
this
चीला?
entire series. So,
नहीं।
kind of calm things
शादियों में ही
down,
नहीं गई है, देखो यार
reassess
कैसे
हाँ मैं कहाँ
what the
गई?
strategy is going
अभी
to
अबे
be.
इसकी शादी होगी ना अभी फाटू।
ये फाटू की नहीं हो रही, इससे पहले
Absolutely
मेरी हो
necessary
जाएगी।
timeout as guys on the outside,
वो
Marco used to
ऐसा है क्या वो
भाई से
एक्लेयर?
पता कितनी बढ़िया
currently
Eclairs?
not really showing up.
हाँ बहुत
अबे
बड़ी।
साल है, 4 साल छोटी हूँ मैं।
देखो
Not a
बकवास
great look
कर
to
रही
start
है।
off here.
झूठ।
2 साल छोटी हो।
It's been a long time since we've seen him with a score like that. Now, operator does go on to the C side, and Global Esports, they're leaving B open for retakes, right? And the reason
अबे अलार्म बोर्ड भी फ्लैश होता है।
as well, so let DRX use their ultimates for free to get into the site. DRX correctly saving theirs.
रीटेक अल्टी है क्या?
Against
केजे
the
की
retake
1 किल
as
पे
well.
है
Both teams are very aware of the ult economy right now.
सामने वाले की।
And that is going to be the plants. Setting up out here in the courtyard as the Seekers are here. The Trailblazer as well. Foxy 9 a little bit of trouble. The push out through the smoke is pretty strong.
इसे मारूं या उसे मारूं?
टाइमिंग हो रहा है।
Out here is great. Manya from
Oh!
garage now.
अरे
As RB
Oh!
One and the defuse is coming in.
Oh!
But a nice shot from Buzz.
Half is done.
Texture, he has to take
टाइम नहीं है, टाइम नहीं है उसके पास.
Shorty here. Lots of time bought by Buzz.
You know that the
कर रखा है,
half
half कर
defuse is
रखा है,
there.
half कर रखा है.
नहीं बे, टाइम नहीं था उसके पास.
यार,
Buzz will be able to just
क्या?
barely hold on to this round for his team.
Wow, that was very close. And props to Global.
भाई सोवा ने सही खेला यार वहाँ पे.
Sight, the way they
यार.
change their flashes and then push out from two
ये हेडशॉट देखियो हाँ सोवा का.
was very good, but he has timing to push out of garage was very good, but RB actually holds strong. If he doesn't get that double, he doesn't have time to pull his Vector's Fury, and then Batsy might have even stuck the whole defuse.
You can see, some nices being thrown around, but still almost.
आजा फ्लैश cosplay.
Stacks as
फ्लैश की दाढ़ी नहीं है
was,
यार.
very close, back and forth rounds, and Global are going toe to toe with one of our best
Mega
teams
Magali
here in the
Congress.
entire league. So very fun stuff so far. So what is going to be the choice from
कुछ ना
DRX
कुछ
this
देती रहते हैं
time?
मम्मी
As
यार.
Aaron,
कभी ये का, कभी
much
वो
like
का.
we saw from Buzz,
पैटी देती है
on
भाई.
defense is setting up in the exact same place.
Yeah, just
ठीक है भाई उसने ये नॉर्मल
C stack, and I think Global Esports almost gambling that DRX will want to go C because they've had the operator on A site so many times. Right now, they don't
साला
have
मत दिखा. ठीक है.
crucial ultimates for an easy retake on A, so I am curious if DRX gets the plant without a
ओ
Sova
स्पॉट
or
कर लिया
a
उसने.
what does
कॉल
DRX
दे दिया,
do?
कॉल दे दिया, कॉल दे
Have
दिया.
a bunch of flashes to
रीटेक खेलेंगे, रीटेक खेलेंगे.
emptying the site against the Rolling Thunder, that's fine, but there's still so much more.
अल्ट में कोई नहीं आया ना ब्रिज के?
Yeah, and if you're
हमारे पास किसकी अल्ट है? केजी की अल्ट नहीं है.
नहीं है,
तो
कोई भी
कहाँ
है.
का एक
Just,
अल्ट नहीं
to
है
get
वो.
it
उसकी
slowly
ओमन की अल्ट में क्या
moving
होगा?
on the map towards your favor as Spike is planted. Bronski.
You should run.
भाई वो ब्रिज को देख रेडी है वो अंडर हेवन.
Lockdown. Not going to be messing around with this one.
Yeah, there's no easy way to take that out. The reason he waits is to really maximize.
भाई सेव है ये राउंड सेव है.
They're not looking great on their economy, right? Global has money, but not money to keep buying
हाँ,
operators.
सेव कर
They're
रहे हैं
running away.
5v5.
कुछ कर नहीं सकते ना. उसने अल्ट भी कर दी केजे ने.
DRX, the delayed lockdown leads to the save. So Global says, you know what? Let's prioritize keeping the operator. We took out 2 huge ultimates from the other side.
Yeah.
I actually give a big round of applause to Aaron for this call because it's a
बे ओमन ऑप कर रहा है.
Yeah, it's so close, right? Every single round matters now.
हाँ
So
और
give
चश्मा
one
भी है
away,
तो
essentially
नहीं चश्मा तो
before
आइडेंटिटी हाइड करने के लिए. दाढ़ी भी आइडेंटिटी हाइड करने के लिए.
टेक्सचर ही रहा था अभी ले ली होगी उसने
ultimate
ऐसी.
economy and stuff
क्या?
like that, especially towards the end of the map.
हाँ.
It can be rough,
Retake
but
कर
I think it's still
हाँ
really hold on.
हाँ उसको दे दिया होगा.
Maybe you'll get a better chance
फॉक्सी
next
क्या
time.
मार रहा है?
Call
मार्को का
timeout
तो
as well.
2 लोग तो
So they
नीचे वो
say,
है.
okay, we're really slow on
Foxy
things.
ही
We
मारे
have
जा
the
रहा है
time at the end of the round to talk. We have this timeout
ऐसे ही
to
तो
talk.
होता है. मैं
Let's,
जैसे ऊपर होता हूँ तुम.
अबे तुम रहने दो भाई.
तुम वेट करते हो तुम.
प्लीज मुंह मत खोलो अपना फाटू. शर्म कर लो प्लीज.
A couple more seconds as well to
बाजीगर मैं.
discuss lockdown and the end of the round. You know you're gonna have full buys with the operator as well. That man right there is a senior in high school, but he skips school to come watch DRX play. It is a Monday here in Seoul, South Korea, so skipped the afternoon classes, it seems. But going back to what Global
छुपन छुपा खेल रहा है.
is looking to do here, I mean, you first
अरे
of
मैं
all
अभी ऑफिस से स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ.
you realize, okay, because of Foxy 9, DRX is playing a very Foxy 9-centric style, especially now that they're on the attacking side. You gotta
रेड
imagine
कारपेट
that
स्ट्रीमर
it's
बोलना
all
बंद
gonna
करोगे.
be set up. It's
देख लिया
different
मैंने.
than when Buzz used to play. Buzz is actually more of a space creating.
वो देखो वो अपने बॉयफ्रेंड को मैसेज कर रही है. हाँ हाँ
More of
मैं
a
अभी
fragging duelist. So,
ऑफिस में हूँ.
curious to see Global Esports. First of all, the operator.
मेरे
You
पास
just
में
plan
दादी
solo
काटी.
on one side, push out the other, because by leaving A side open, you're realizing, okay, DRX are gonna keep taking.
अभी कहाँ जाएंगे बता. मेरे को लग रहा है बी हिट होगा.
Leave it for open. Okay, so they're gonna push out.
सी में थोड़ा प्रेशर डालेंगे फिर
both
बी पे.
sides?
Maybe.
विच ऑफिस?
And
पेंटा
Dexter
स्पोर्ट्स.
is gonna
Check
be looking to get this first pick off.
फेस कैम बहुत
Right
चाहिए
now,
यार.
Long.
दिस इज इनसेन. 4K फेस कैम है बट मैंने 1080p पे इसको लॉक रखा है.
They're pretending that
4K
it's
में
not
ज़्यादा
this
डिटेल में मैं नहीं
Nobody
अच्छा
misses
लगूंगा.
the shot. Nice signal, nice check there from the side of Mako, who takes
Throw
a
कर,
massive
Mako
amount
को
of
दे,
damage.
3
He's got
HP.
6 health.
Yeah, and Buzz has been
उसे
choked
पड़ी
out
क्या?
as well. But the most
Ah.
important thing here is Global has full control of A main. They know it has to be B or C.
And let's see, I mean, Foxy 9, he gets up onto the boxes here. There's a lot of spray through the smoke, but good spray
Oi.
from Foxy 9. Nearly takes on one yet.
Okay, it really comes down to Buzz. Can Buzz and RB stay alive far back once again? And Botsy's fishing for this. And I think Botsy's goal here is just to draw enough attention until the rest of his team is ready to strike.
उन्हें पता चल गया यहाँ पे ये है
Go in the middle of the chaos.
केजी की पोजीशनिंग देख
I'd be very curious to see what's happening in Garage with the op. Texture peeks out of Garage, gets a kill, but immediately gets taken out. Bonyet is there with him, but he's super low. As
Nice.
Okay, from behind, they get the couple of kills, but running out of time now. And
Oh.
one kill from Arim, it's a 1-on-1. Fuse is coming in, he's not going to stick it. The shot, oh, 6 health from Mako. He's not going to get the kill, Arim.
हो जाएगा
I think he might be like 0.3
हो जाएगा
seconds late.
नहीं
ओह
Oh, so close, Arim. He did so much work.
इसे कहते हैं हाथ आया पर मुंह न लगा
And force the fight. Right, so he
हाथ आया पर मुंह न लगा
Aaron's got
अबे
kicking himself for not
अबे तू
getting
मुंह में लेना बंद कर पहले
And I wonder
मुंह ना लगा
if there wasn't
मुंह
a
ना लगा
call for Mako's health, right? Because otherwise you could have just sprayed the box as he was peeking instead of trying to go for the headshot. Missing that one, Stack's just praying here. Wow, I mean,
boy.
listen, Global again, they play the idea
Gonna
correctly,
dominate
but it's
G playing
just
good till now है ना अभी तक तो
0.3
सही खेल रही है
seconds late.
बट अभी कुछ पता नहीं इट्स गोइंग क्लोज यार बहुत ही क्लोज चल रहा है इनका गेम
Already with 9 rounds, you can say it's a quote-unquote victory, but that's not what they're looking for here. They want to take down this map.
चाहिए यार
and
मैं नहीं जानता और
they
आगे जा
essentially have to do it here. They pick up another operator for Texture. And
अरे फाटू
give it one last go at things.
मैंने सुना एक्लेयर्स स्टारबक्स भेज रही है जो भी स्ट्रीम कर रहा है अभी सबको स्टारबक्स के कुछ कॉफी भेज रही है जो भी जो तुमको चाहिए
तुम कहाँ से सुनते हो उल्टा पुल्टा अपने कान साफ करा कभी कुछ सुनते कभी कुछ सुनते हो कहीं के
मैंने सुना
अबे मत सुनो तुम
यार हमें बेस वैल्यू ही नहीं है सुनने की हमारी ये क्या हो रहा है कहाँ जाएगा यहाँ जाऊँ वहाँ जाऊँ ओ उसने मार दिया
Actually shut down. Oh no, the lockdown. Oh, and Texture on the backside here. He's looking. Oh, does not line up that second one.
नहीं लगी रे
As the spike
ए चला गया वो
not been planted. We do see Mako gonna pick it up and go over to the A side. Stacks elsewhere. On C is getting kills.
This is just ring around the rosy for all members because they were all so split.
And Mako moves into B actually.
Yeah,
Feeling the pressure.
but they do know he left A because Texture was trying to keep sights of him. He heard the audio as well.
ये अपना राउंड है
Right here, easy lineup for him. Third
कुछ
kill.
HP
They don't know where Buzz is. Now Buzz is very low.
6 health again.
Yeah, what is it with DRX? and
Texture
six?
2, 6 health, and down goes Buzz.
never mind let's go
Easier, a lot more time to take this.
फाटू काश अगर तू जेट ऐसा थोड़ा मार लेता ना
Let's keep it
ऐसा खेल
moving.
लेता थोड़ा
Not at
है ना
this point
एक्लेयर्स
Just yet. They cannot
Actually,
relax
काम
because they still want to make sure that they get to match point first. If they lose this next round and it goes 11-11,
मोनी भाई क्या
things could go either way because DRX's economy should start.
मोनी भाई को पैसे नहीं मिले होंगे
They just had a lot of good reads, like Ronsky just being here right on time. He hears the
माको
plans.
5 किल है
He's in position as the coach. It's just Eraser, he's feeling.
ये पर रोसी भाई क्यों नहीं खेले
Just touched right.
वही मैं
The
भी सोच रही हूँ
performance
मुझे
of
लगा
these
था
players.
रॉसी खेलेंगे
And Ronsky too. He had a
Ronsky
rough
को
start.
वो पहुंच तो गया है ना वहाँ
But he's coming in really proving his
कोरिया में है
ability
तो सही ना अभी
this deep roster.
हाँ सारे दाइनो चले गए तो
Absolutely, they have proven it. Each and every one of them.
निकल के जा रहे हैं
individually.
What up gamer star क्या हाल है सर
As they are going to get this pretty easy plant down, and Global will play for the retake.
Yeah, Global understanding that this is going to be most likely Eco here coming in.
नहीं सब कोरियन नहीं है they are from different places
There's no post-plant lineups being
हाँ
prepared
फोर्स
like
किया
this.
सिर्फ फॉक्सी ने लिया ही ओ भाई
ओ भाई कहाँ घुस के मारा उसने स्पॉन पे उनके
Take down one as
एरन
Nice.
cleans him up as well.
है जी स्टिंगर स्टिंगर निकल के मारा उसने
इतना दूर से स्टिंगर मारो
It comes down to this next round for both sides.
बी के बाहर तक उसने स्टिंगर मारा
While they are
आप बोल रहे हो
starting to
फाटू ओटी
split
जाएगा
straight,
क्या
they're still losing weapons as
बस
well,
को
so
देखा
they're
क्या?
not
T-base जाके
in
मारा।
the most excellent
हाँ घुस
position.
के अंदर
Meanwhile, on the other side, DRX, they save.
Level 11.
They save up because they can play the next round and then
Timeout.
try to get another buy as well. And wow, forcing both timeouts at a turn.
नहीं वो
Not a lot
अच्छा
of
वीजा
teams
इशू अभी
do
भी
that.
Oh man, that is a good sign if you
Go
are
to
a
time out
Global
पे time out.
esports fan. Second one forced out. from the side of DRX, and yeah, I mean, even when DRX are winning rounds, like to get the spike blow up and deny the defuse just barely was Mako on 6 health. Like,
Yes.
it feels like they're just
बस
barely
आपको था
scraping
वो
by.
हाँ क्या
Yeah, I mean,
और
yeah,
एक आने
those
का
were
texture
really off the back of Mako. And while we pointed
अरे
out his,
सारंगे लिखा है सारंगे
ये
you know,
देखो यार
not as high as we would
सारंगे
like,
लिखा है सारंगे मतलब आई लव
those
यू
couple rounds he proves once
सारंगे?
again why we continue
तुमको
to
किसने
follow
कहा ये?
just the
वाह
most
भाई उसका बॉयफ्रेंड
reliable
बैठा था
तुमको किसने कहा ये?
DRX.
Eclairs? Did anybody say I love you to you?
Incredibly tense scenario for
Huh?
both these teams, as you mentioned.
Yes.
Somebody is going
कोरिया में क्यों बोला उसने?
and whoever does is
कोरियन में क्यों बोला?
या उसको बोली
going to get the 13.
तू ओ इंटरनेशनल जा रही है तू?
We'll see.
मैं भाई वो
It all
उसके
comes
लिखा
down
था
to the play.
ओह अच्छा.
DRX, I still
फिर
feel like
ठीक
they
है.
should be in a relatively comfortable spot. You know, you go in the last
मुझे लगा कोई
rounds, they're
प्रपोजल आ रहा है
ready
तुम्हें
to
शादी
go
के लिए वहाँ से.
with a timeout, they can recollect themselves.
तुम लोग बुड्ढे तुम लोग अपना देखो
They're
मेरा
on
टेंशन
attack
मत
here
लो
on Haven. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, now Global has no command.
हेलो बुड्ढा कहाँ हूँ मैं और फाटू अभी भी जवान है. हेलो
Gotta dump these ultimates to try to get
मैं और फाटू अभी भी खड़े हो ना 25 साल से भी यंग दिखेंगे. ठीक है?
overtime. It's gonna be a very deep
क्या बोलते हैं फाटू?
plant the operator in sewers and then Batsy most likely will leave.
मैं क्लीन शेव करूँ ना पक्का 25 के अंदर दिखूंगा.
क्या चल रहा है?
हाँ वैलोरेंट चल रहा है.
Sure.
रोबो पूरे
Waiting.
मूड में है
DRX are slow.
इनसे
Yeah,
जोक्स
and
पढ़ने
Monnet
के
actually pushes out into Cubby and C main as well.
अरे
So the goal for Global
Foxy
Esports
को मार
is
दे
just
यार.
hang.
अरे
ओ नहीं
Yeah, I mean they just have to stay alive because Monnet already
Fall back
has
करेंगे
so
वो.
much information. He'll know when that C strike is coming if DRX rotates.
Yeah. And now can just throw down some smokes over here.
अरे वो कभी में ही बैठे हैं. उनको लग रहा कि छोड़ दिया उन्होंने साइड.
Use that KO ult and just wait
अगर ये
it out.
राउंड जी निकाल लेना बहुत मजा आ जाएगा फिर नेक्स्ट उनका फिर
Yes,
इको
yeah, I
होगा
like that they use it at the 1 minute mark because he used the no.
हाँ क्या नेक्स्ट राउंड इको इनका? हाँ पैसे ही नहीं है.
Left. Meanwhile, C strike.
अरे
Here's the fight.
नहीं
Monet's gonna win that little skirt.
मोने
This is
निकालो,
the
मोने
push from
निकालो.
DRX. Of course, Foxy 9 with the entry. He's on the box. He gets a double headshot. As now,
ये क्या
it's really up to
है?
him as Botsy behind the boxes, but Foxy gets a
नहीं.
as this guy has stepped
भाई
up
एस लेगा क्या
to the
क्या
plate when
है
they needed it
भाई?
most.
Will he get another ace here in week 2? He wraps up the. Oh no, Stax is gonna steal it away. But
नो
I mean,
ब्रो
what an explosive entry
टॉप
onto
शॉट था
site.
वो
Wow.
हाँ रे अभी ऑफिस में हूँ.
Yeah,
Foxy
that was
going for
insane.
ace,
Give
मत
this guy
करो.
the MVP already.
Absolutely. I mean, just off of that play, when they needed the most, like you said, Valdez, he understands that the op has already left, so he follows through as soon as he hears that shot, knowing that he has the timing. And look at how
फाटू देखा कैसे खेलते हैं.
So clean and crisp, like every.
ओ भाई उसने भी तो
every
हगा
beat he goes
टेक्सचर ने
for, just lines
उसने
it
2
up.
शॉट
And
मिस
now
किए
he's
वो
on
अलग बात है.
7.
वैसा तू खेलता है वही कह रहा हूँ.
There have been a lot of rounds, but nobody
Yeah.
else is close. Let's
Yeah.
just say that.
he is single.
उसने dash use कर लिया अभी शुरू में ही.
This victory now, yes, they're
हाँ,
playing
तो?
around him as well, but if he is able to
यूजुअली साइड में घुसते टाइम करते हैं ना तो वो ए नहीं जाएंगे. अभी डैश नहीं है ना इसके पास.
good thing for his record, right? A lot of people again continue to wonder.
Oh,
what
T,
exactly
oh,
is
T,
your
oh,
power
T,
level,
oh,
Foxy?
T.
I hear that you're fast, but how strong are
चला
you?
जा तो अच्छी
Well,
बात
नाइस
this
नाइस
time-
नाइस
नाइस फ्लैंकर गया उनका.
Still on a buzz.
भी पहले केजी मारा था
It's gonna
फिर
be
भी
a good
निकाल
start
ले
here for Global.
नहीं अभी बस जेट को मारना है. जेट को मार दिया तो उनका
Late storm as here comes Foxy.
कोई नहीं
Brings
मिला.
each one As he's up in the sky. Stacks though gonna take that kill as Foxy 9 they spot Botsy as they are on the
Yeah.
site.
नहीं
Should be able
यार.
to get this
एरिन
plant.
को भी कैसे
They
मारा?
were not being able to clean up Foxy 9 while he was in the air hurts so much. He actually doesn't land any.
स्टन किया ना
shots.
उसको. स्टन करके मारा.
And now a 3v4. Stacks has Rolling Thunder as well.
नाइस.
Nice beat from Botsy. Out of the window, they don't hold that texture, and Manya pushes it. But Foxy 9 gets 2 more, he gets 3! And he holds down the site! As DRX will win it 13 to 11, 2.
भाई ये फॉक्सी क्या मार रहा
भाई
है.
क्या मारा है 30 फ्रैग्स ब्रो
Wow, Foxy
क्या मार रहा है ये.
once again proving why he was such a rising star, why DRX wanted to pick him up. He does finish indeed with 30 kills. on
Jeez,
that on Haven. Listen, when we saw
does
the
not have
level
any
11
more
rank come back
Indian
up, I
वाले
started to
ना
wonder,
स्क्वाड वैसा
oh
है.
boy, if they
उनका
lose
वीजा वाला
this,
सीन हो गया तो
Foxy 9,
वो
a lot of
सब
people are gonna say,
इंटरनेशनल
okay, DRX don't play
उनको
around
लिए.
him, go back to your original 5,
यार
that used to
हक
work
दिया
better.
यार
But
टेक्सचर
no,
भाई
Foxy 9
क्या
says, no,
यार.
this can work, and the coach and the teammates, they trusted him to do this.
Yeah, I mean, they
ए,
play
इनको
up
फ्रैग निकालो
2 weeks in
टेक्सचर
a
भाई.
row.
हाँ
He shows up big, week 1, and already he's had some good moments. But
यार ये जेट
let
को
us
रोकना
once
पड़ेगा
again,
इनको और कुछ नहीं है.
shout out Global Esports. They brought this
जेट
to
अलग ही फॉर्म में चल
24
रहा है.
rounds, right? 13 to 11. They were able to challenge DRX on Haven, and they made it quite interesting. At the end of the day, they just, you know, they ran into a guy that nobody really could stop.
No.
And can you really blame them for it? I don't think so.
कोई नहीं
So DRX, yes, they come away with the win, but maybe feeling a little bit shook after the way that first map went.
देखना
If you're a DRX fan right now, you probably
घूम घूम के मार रहा है ये.
It is nice to see DRX be able to pull some of these riskier moves, kind of have full faith on an explosive entry, but at the same time you're like, okay, well that did feel riskier than the usual DRX that looks very
लड़कों
clean.
नहीं
So
क्यों
a bit of a new look for DRX. Meanwhile, like you pointed
ऐसा
out,
क्या है
Global, the calls they made, Aaron's calls, his mid-rounding and his round-to-round, a memory of DRX's setups, very, very good. It's just
9-9 वाला round
execution
save
was
नहीं करना
missing.
था,
Not even
नहीं.
2%, just 1%
वो save
near
call
the
अच्छी
end
थी
there.
क्योंकि
Yeah, so many rounds that
AJ
could have
के
gone either way.
ult
We
ने
saw,
बहुत time
you know, the
waste
really
कर दिया
nice
था.
defuse.
हाँ वही वो
and
अंदर जाके
so
मतलब ही नहीं था
close,
उनका.
and,
नहीं मतलब नहीं था उसका.
yeah, what a first map to start us off in this
और
series. But I
प्रॉब्लम
think
क्या था
that in a bit
कि
we're gonna go
पांचों
to
के पांचों
break.
जिंदा थे
Be right
सामने
back
वाली
with
साइड
Fluid for
पे.
map 2.
तो उन सबको मारना और फिर डिफ्यूज करना उतना टाइम था ही नहीं उनके पास.
लाइक करो लाइक गाइस लाइक टोको.
Yes, waiting in position. Out comes Foxy9. Gonna pick
भाई,
up
क्या
the
flash है?
by Texture as it is known on the site. Kind of being
और
bullied in
पिस्टल
his
राउंड
back
उसने
pocket.
फ्लैश दिया. क्या फ्लैश था वो?
1v3 is
Cutting noise, but they don't have the
check. Bronski, Foxy9 in the
यार,
corner. They do not
अगर
check
मोटी
this
चला
read on
जाएगा.
this.
अब मुझे
फॉक्सी
पिस्टल
क्या
राउंड
ही
देखना
मारा
है.
है.
Forward, which is
भाई फॉक्सी को मारो बस.
all of a sudden.
मुझे
Chance
पिस्टल
here,
राउंड
but
देखना है.
RB with the spike down.
Yeah, 91 here.
कैमरा में घूर के क्यों देख रहे हो भाई?
Beneath that turret.
मैं कहाँ घूर रहा हूँ?
They are on the A side, but they don't really.
हैं?
Mako in position. Monyan able to get two though. A couple guys still on A. It's Bronski.
अरे मैं घर पे नहीं हूँ ना अभी. घर का सेटअप नहीं है.
Better to it. They want to get
तो
the chase down.
the distance between me and the camera is very short.
Line comes out. He gets shots through, and there it is. Bronski being surrounded right
ये
now.
क्या ओमन का फ्लैश?
Global Esports also
हाँ बे.
As Foxy9 is
ये
gonna
देखो
beat the corner.
मैं देख रहा रोबो देख 4 बंदे फ्लैश थे. मैं सोच रहा हूँ कैसे फ्लैश है. ये ओमन साइड में देख रहे हो गाइस. राइट साइड में ओमन.
कहाँ पे? क्या देख रहा है तू?
सबसे पहला राउंड.
अच्छा
ये देखो यहाँ से ओमन फ्लैश कर.
ओपन माइक है तेरा.
क्या मेरा?
उसमें लिखा था.
This is what we're gonna do. We're going to Omen smoke here.
Here.
Yeah.
Here.
Reach flashing. Go C. Raise all.
Okay.
कॉल आउट सुन उनका भी ये चल रहा है
C에다 네가 그냥 본대쌍이로 C 위주로 아 이거 우리 오퍼네.
स्ट्रीम पे.
हो गया
오케이
second map.
그러면은 너
नहीं नहीं नहीं.
성범이 포함 311 하고 내가 A 도어 부순 다음에 퍼시 박아볼게 A를.
Here. Let's take
Okay.
over. Here.
Maybe we push waterfall just like that.
Here.
아 오케이. Hide from the flash. Push waterfall, yeah.
Place
A heavy A.
헤비 A 바로 갈게.
Let's get.
바로 돌리는 중.
Let's go. They control A.
Got skated. Wait, I can up jog. Keep flash through. I'm gonna up jog through.
바로 돌리는 중.
Up jog through.
Harbor maybe. 내주고. 내주고.
헤비 헤비.
Fucking waterfall.
형 천천히 해봐 천천히 해봐 천천히 해봐. 플랫 플랫.
떼떼 판다.
형 오른쪽 저기 할게.
왜
떼떼 꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬꼬.
Just go now, slow.
Last player standing.
Just go now.
독 써줄게. 형 빠져도 돼. 천천히 해.
간다 이제. 지뢰.
형 오른쪽 다 했다.
다시 가둬놓을게. 들어갈 준비. 나 퍼포 홀드 해줄게.
아 머리 let me go first.
Nice, good job, guys, good job.
소니.
어,
나이스.
A. 엑스 뭐본 거야?
कॉल सुने.
हाँ.
क्रेजी बे. इतना उनको इतना बोलते रहते बेचारे.
बट मेरे को समझ नहीं आया वहाँ पे स्मोक क्यों नहीं था. ओमन जो प्लांट करके मरा. हाँ?
कौन सी जो क्लिप में?
ओ भाई रुक जा भाई. भाई सैड से मुझे वो आया था भाई.
व्हाट अप साइफन. मैं बढ़िया.
हटाओ भाई.
यार,
Monster
मैं
है या
क्लोज
Red
करना
Bull?
भूल जाती, कल मेरे को भी आया था.
मेरे पास.
तो इस ऐड से मुझे कॉपीराइट.
किसका ओपन माइक? मुझे नहीं पता. अभी तो पेप्सी ब्लैक पी रहा हूँ। ऑफिस में किसी का था आया था तो मैंने वो उठा लिया।
See, I was saying we need to see
Open mic.
Global
Yeah?
start off strong. They have taken, 8 rounds off their opponents in the past when they get into that first map and whatnot, but this was an insane performance from them on DRX's map pick. Haven has been
Okay,
bread
ये
and
फरहान का
butter
मैंने
for the side of DRX.
So
पेप्सी
close
ब्लैक
match,
I
उड़
mean, Martin,
ले
like,
लिया।
they have always been strong
मेरा
on
था
this
पेप्सी
map.
ब्लैक, कोई
And
पूछा तेरे
for
को?
them to come out here and push
हाँ?
them the way that they have, it's a fantastic sign of what is to come. If their prep for split is as strong as it was for DRX here on this map of Haven, then I'm so damn excited because they looked absolutely incredible.
I love it. I mean, here comes a new challenger. And GES definitely did start off strong. To your point, Seth, they won both pistol rounds. Straight off the bat, on the first one. They
Part 2 ऐसे stats कब होंगे तुम्हारे? 30 kills,
moving forward, a lot
15
of
death,
in the second half.
Immortal 3 lobby.
Texture just with his operator trying
हाँ,
to
Fatu?
challenge Foxy 9, but when it comes down to it, Foxy 9 still showed us how strong he was. 30 frags, 30 bomb set. This is peak DRX.
हाँ?
I mean, the kid is.
अबे तो प्रीमियम लेगा उसके बाद भी
But I mean, one
दिखता
of
है
the
तेरे
biggest
को
things that
ऐड।
I was impressed with while they couldn't
में,
fully
Twitch में?
contain
हाँ।
Foxy 9 was that they did a damn good job of not allowing Mako to find that much value. Oftentimes he was getting picked off first. He's trying to anchor on
Twitch
that
प्रीमियम
side
तो वो है ना,
on the
Twitch
defensive
प्राइम शायद
side,
बोलते हैं उसे।
and they were
Twitch
finding picks
Prime,
on the
हाँ।
हाँ,
but
उसमें भी है।
16-19 at the end of
तुझे ऐड
this one.
दिखती
So
है।
a bit of an iffy performance there from the guy who we normally very much rely on for DRX to do well. But obviously Foxy
No,
coming out there
Twitch
dropping
Prime
that many
नहीं
kills.
दिखता।
That's a nasty performance from him. But all things considered,
Twitch Prime इंडिया
this
में नहीं है
was
शायद।
still a fantastic performance here from GE, and I don't want to take anything away from that.
Absolutely not. You made a really good point.
Use Brave.
You know,
Yeah.
this is one of the closest rounds for.
हाँ, मैंने
Brave is
सुनी
a
Brave
browser.
Brave browser
Bro,
इसमें पैड नहीं
अरे
आता।
हाँ, because it has ad blocker already
Take a look back,
installed in
obviously,
it।
13-5
में?
versus
हाँ,
Zeta in the open
you don't
map.
have to अलग से
Zeta
install नहीं
did
करनी
not
पड़ती
lose at
तुम्हें।
all. When they were playing against Loud, the maps that DRX lost and won, they were both fairly
कैसा है?
one-sided. Maybe 9
Brave एकदम, lion जैसा
rounds
दिखता है।
losing team on either side there. So this is basically the closest that they've been pushed
एक सेकंड ना।
It
since,
automatically blocks some advertisement.
I mean, since
Some.
champions. You know, we saw Talon take 9 rounds
Not
off
all.
of them and whatnot, as well as take a map off them. But yeah, they
Not
haven't
the
had this
full
kind of
9
scoreline
yards.
since champs, and that was when we were seeing them go to like consistent OTs on Ascent and whatnot versus the likes
मैं
of
तो उसी से
Furia and then of
देखता हूँ,
course
हाँ,
FPX like twice in a row.
Brave doesn't work on
But yeah,
Twitch
this
only
was a
works on
very
TV. Oh, ऐसा
solid
है।
effort from GE,
You
and I'm just
block
hoping that
Origin.
this
मतलब
carries over because if they're going to play like this, I'm absolutely in to see 3 maps of it because this was just great high-level play on both sides.
Definitely. Let's break down these plays actually. So GE, they had some really good reads on DRX. So let's put up a clip on this.
Yeah, so this is round 16, and Texture's creeping forward. RB gets in just ahead of him, but Texture gets a read that somebody's going to be tucked away. They end up getting the double push with he and Ronsky. Meanwhile, back on the opposite side, Bazzi reinforcing, ends up finding that initial kill, and suddenly, in the blink of an eye, it leaves just Stacks on his lonesome. He runs out of bullets, Bazzi pushes the smoke, and he manages to find the kill. So GE, we're getting a good idea of where they're going to be coming from, not getting surprised by those tuckaways. They managed to just come in, get the kills, and it's just fast, clean, and consistent. There were so many rounds here, especially early on when we saw GE winning both pistol rounds, and then as they go into the anti-eco, they're not losing weapons. They were really doing an effective job of shutting down DRX and making sure that they weren't able to find value in those eco positions.
And what I think made this game so exciting is that we had good reads on both sides. And there's one particular round that, Quack, I think you wanted to highlight, that this was pretty spectacular. We got a fake out, and it was well read by DRX, and it just kept going back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth reads, really well played by both sides because it starts off with that smoke. It encourages DRX to push fast plants into B instead, and they managed to back off, wanting to play off their utility for post plants. They had a Hunter Sphere to work with. But what I really liked was Monyet hiding inside a garage. He created a bit of presence, just enough to pull a couple of players. He found some frags, and then Hunter Sphere comes out. We managed to bring it down back to a 2-on-2, and Buzz, being the kingmaker, still coming up with a big clutch, pulls out the shorty, back to the Phantom. He was able to spray down Texture at the end.
Yeah, Ryan was trying to break line of sight, get himself the opposite side of that wall and be main.
ये तुम लोग को वॉइस मीटर यूज करना था क्या? पार्टू?
There's so many rounds
Yeah.
like
वॉइस मीटर?
वॉइस मीटर यूज कर रहा हूँ ना मैं।
तो आता है क्या ये?
तो नहीं आता।
एक तेरे पास है
क्या करना है बता?
इसको अंकिता को उसका माइक डिटेक्ट नहीं हो रहा, वो कॉल उसने कॉल किया था।
और यूफो को पता है, यूफो को सब कुछ पता है उसका।
अच्छा तो वो उसको बोला मैंने डिस्कॉर्ड आजा, वो उसको बोल दे फिर तू यूफो को आता है करके, क्योंकि हम लोग तो यूजुअली एग्जाम्स को ही पकड़ते हैं। एग्जाम प्लीज सॉल्व प्रॉब्लम। एक्लियर्स कभी भी जिंदगी में पीसी के लिए कोई भी प्रॉब्लम होगा ना,
हम्म,
एग्जाम
ये।
एग्जाम को और
तो
हार्डवेयर।
लोगों का करना है रे, मेरा लोगो सेटअप करना है मेरे को, बार
हाँ
बार
एग्जाम,
यार चेंज करना।
एग्जाम सीधा आंसर इज एग्जाम।
पार्टी को भी तो आता होगा लोगों
क्या
का।
है बता तेरा, वो लाइव जा, मैं बताता हूँ तेरे को, अभी ऐड अभी वो चल रहा है ना, बता लाइव जा।
मेरे को
वो मैं दिखा सकता हूँ ऑन स्ट्रीम
क्या?
तेरा ये
हाँ
जो भी सेटअप
दिखा
करना
लो
है।
obvious। तो कब तो दिखा सकते हो।
नहीं डिस्कॉर्ड लाइव जा, मैं कह रहा हूँ बाबा।
हाँ वही तो जा रही हूँ मैं।
अरे एक और आया, रुक ना। हाँ अच्छा ठीक है, देखते
क्या क्या तुम्हें?
ठीक है अभी बता
कल
क्या
ये
करना है
किया
इसमें।
था उन्होंने, ये प्लग इन डाला था ठीक है।
किसने डाला था ये प्लगइन?
मेरे फ्रेंड्स ने, मैं उनसे बोली थी मेरे को हेल्प कर दो सेटअप करने में, तो उन्होंने प्लग इन डाला था लेकिन इधर से स्टार्ट नहीं हो रहा है। तो फिर मेरे को यहाँ से
ये
जाके चेंज करना पड़ा था, यहाँ पे मुझे कस्टम करके लोगों का डालना पड़ा था, फिर
नहीं
मुझे बार बार ही
कस्टम
चेंज
नहीं,
करना।
कस्टम नहीं। वहां पे सेटिंग में जाएगी, वो जो सर्वर यूआरएल है ना, ये स्ट्रीम
हाँ
में ये ऊपर यूट्यूब RTMPS लिखा हुआ है ना
हाँ
सर्विस में,
हाँ।
इसी में ड्रॉप डाउन नीचे सबसे नीचे स्क्रॉल कर, वहां पे लोगों का अलग है, LOCO कैप्स में लिखा है बड़ा बड़ा।
नहीं इसमें नहीं था, इसमें ट्विच वगैरह था, लोगों का नहीं था, फिर कस्टम गई थी।
है
सुनो मेरी बात ना, कल किया था हमने, तभी
अरे
मैं बोल रही
तूने कुछ
हूँ मेरे
अपडेट
में
आया
नहीं।
होगा, तेरे
अरे
मेरे
इसके
में
में
है
नहीं
अपडेटेड नहीं होगा ना।
है
फाटू।
तेरा तेरा कौन सा OBS है, स्ट्रीम लैब OBS है? और
नहीं।
नहीं नॉर्मल OBS है इसमें
हाँ
भाई।
नहीं था ना फाटू।
तो
तभी
वहां पे जा,
सुनो
उधर
मेरी
जा,
बात सुनो, बात
कैंसिल
तो
कर।
ये,
अरे तो
मेरी
अभी नहीं
बात सुनो,
दिखेगा ना।
एक बारी बात तो सुन लो भाई फाटू मेरी। बात एक ही है, मैंने कस्टम किया उसके बाद मैंने यहाँ पे स्ट्रीम की डाला ठीक है, तो मैंने वैसे
हाँ।
चालू किया, बट एक यहाँ पे रहता है ना कि देखो जैसे अभी ये यूट्यूब का है, बट मैं यहाँ से स्टार्ट करूंगी तो लोगो स्टार्ट हो जाएगा, तो मुझे बार बार स्ट्रीम की नहीं चेंज करना पड़ेगा, यहाँ पे लोगो का रहेगा, यहाँ पे यूट्यूब का। बट मेरा वो हो नहीं पा रहा है, आई डोंट नो व्हाई ये स्टार्ट नहीं हो पा रहा लोगों का।
नहीं 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 वो नहीं, हम सारे यहीं से करते हैं नीचे से।
इधर से ही करते हो?
हाँ इधर से ही
बार
करते
बार
हैं
ही
हम
चेंज
सारे।
करते रहते हो?
हाँ हाँ क्या करना होता है, तभी तो बोल रहा हूँ सेटिंग में जाएगी।
वो
वहां
सेव्ड
जा,
होगा ना तुम्हारा वहाँ पे,
हाँ स्ट्रीम में
इसीलिए।
जा। तू कस्टम क्यों कर रही है, तेरे को कस्टम में सर्वर की डालना होता है, स्ट्रीम की डालना होता है, वो सब नहीं है।
हाँ
सर्विस
लोगों
में
का
डाल
ऑप्शन नहीं था ना।
है, बहुत नीचे है, सबसे नीचे है ड्रॉप डाउन में।
अरे बाबा मैं बोल रही हूँ जब
इधर
नहीं था।
कैंसिल कर इसको, कैंसिल कर, वहाँ हेल्प पे जा, हेल्प पे जा एक बारी, हेल्प पे ये नीचे देखियो, चेक फॉर अपडेट्स। हाँ देख लो एक बारी, नो अपडेट्स आर करेंटली, हाँ तो अपडेटेड है तेरा, कैसे नहीं है भाई, एक सेकंड
नहीं
रुकियो।
आ रहा था कल।
29.0.264 बिट,
वही है।
29 पॉइंट वही है भाई, वही है, मैं बता रहा हूँ तेरे को।
अरे बट नहीं आ रहा था ना, मैं तुम्हें भी तो बता रही हूँ।
अरे नेक्स्ट टाइम चेक करना, नहीं तो फिर वैसा
हाँ
है कि
चेक करियो, मैं दिखाऊँ, ये देख,
नहीं नहीं,
दिखाओ।
तेरा नहीं देखना हमको।
सेटिंग स्ट्रीम, ओ शिट यार, वो अभी वो है, ग्रेड आउट है।
हाँ अभी तो ये चालू है ना यूट्यूब का।
हाँ स्ट्रीम चालू है, हाँ।
अभी नहीं
नहीं आ
दिखेगा
रहा था,
ना।
मैं तुम्हें कल बोल रही हूँ, कल मैं वही देख रही थी, बट लोगों का ऑप्शन
मैं
नहीं आ रहा था,
बढ़िया
तो कस्टम करके फिर सब
सचिन,
कुछ मेरे को डालना पड़ा, तब जाके हुआ।
कैसे हो, क्या
हम्म,
हाल है?
वही तो
चल
मैं
ठीक है।
बोल रही हूँ।
नहीं
इनका
नहीं
आवाज
एक बारी
बराबर आ रहा है ना तुम लोग को,
वरना ऐसे ही
या
करते हैं
डू आई हैव टू
हम
लोअर देयर
मैनुअली करते
वॉल्यूम
बार
या
बार।
कुछ?
क्योंकि यहाँ ये मैंने जब मैं पहले वो करती थी ना लोको, तब मैं ऐसे प्लगइन से करती थी, तो क्या यहाँ से डायरेक्ट लोको स्टार्ट हो जाता है और यहाँ से यूट्यूब स्टार्ट होता है। बट अभी पता नहीं क्यों नहीं हो रहा था, तो कल मेरे को फिर मैनुअली यहाँ पे जाके पहले कस्टम करना पड़ा, फिर की
प्लगइन मैं
यूआरएल
यूज
डालना
करता
पड़ा।
हूँ, हम नहीं यूज करते प्लगइन श्लगइन, हम सीधे
तो हर बारी तुम की एंटर करते हो क्या?
फॉ
बिफोर एवरी स्ट्रीम की एंटर
आए
करते हो?
हाय, 10
तो पहले
ऑस्ट्रेलियन
पहले तुम यूट्यूब का स्ट्रीम
डॉलर
एंड करते हो, फिर
ओहो,
तुम थोड़ी देर बाद लोको स्टार्ट
आज का
करते हो क्या?
खाना निकल गया मेरा।
नहीं नहीं एकदम से स्टार्ट कर देता हूँ, सेटिंग में जाता हूँ, की चेंज करता हूँ बस, और क्या काम है।
रेड बुल चाहिए, लिख के दे रहा है क्या तू?
हाँ बट उसके लिए
क्रांति,
पहले यूट्यूब का तो स्ट्रीम
ऑर्डर
रुकना
कर रहा
पड़ेगा
है
ना,
तू?
क्योंकि ये तो अभी ग्रेड आउट रहता है
मेरे
वरना।
लिए ऑर्डर कर रहा है?
हाँ तो
क्रांति,
इधर करता हूँ, रोकता हूँ।
इफ यू आर डूइंग इट प्लीज डू इट,
ना 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 बंद कर दे
बट
भाई।
some flavor and not no normal Red Bull please. फ्लेवर्ड वाला कुछ होगा तो चलेगा. नॉर्मल वाला इज सो वियर्ड. नॉर्मल वाला मेरे को नहीं पसंद आता. एनी फ्लेवर.
सेकंड मैप
स्प्लिट है.
ओहो.
Entry angle. The best call in that moment isn't just hold
लास्ट
off
टाइम स्प्लिट बहुत गंदा खेली थी जी. नो कैप. आई वांटेड देम टू विन हेवन क्योंकि जी का स्प्लिट थोड़ा शेकी है.
कितना शेकी.
भाई कल अगर परसों अगर वीएलटी वर्सेस गॉडेल सेकंड मैप के बदले थर्ड मैप स्प्लिट जाता ना तो तुम्हें वीएलटी का कुछ और ही रूप देखने को मिलता. वो मैं अभी लीक नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि वो अभी लाइनअप खेले नहीं है वो इसलिए.
मतलब अभी तक एक भी बार स्प्लिट नहीं खेले नए लाइनअप पे.
नहीं मतलब
आ,
स्प्लिट पे लाइनअप बना के बैठे हैं वो नहीं खेले अभी तक इसलिए. वरना मजा आता तुम्हें वो स्प्लिट.
कौन सी हीरो के साथ लाइनअप है. हाँ, कौन सी हीरो के साथ लाइनअप है.
क्या?
कौन सी हीरोज के साथ लाइनअप है.
कोई तो नहीं बता सकता.
अच्छा वो भी सही है.
भाई ये वीसीटी वाला लाइनअप है सेम जी का. बहुत ही गंदा खेले थे ये.
ये सेम है ना दोनों का पिक्स.
सेम ही
नहीं
है.
यार,
सेंटिनल नहीं लिया इन्होंने एक.
अच्छा.
क्या जी ने?
हाँ केजेस साइफर नहीं है.
हाँ बे.
उन पे भी नहीं है.
सेज है. सेज है
उन पे भी
दोनों.
नहीं है.
कोई नहीं, एक सेज है ना. सेज इज डिसेंट
बहुत
इन
गंदा
डिफेंट.
हारे थे लास्ट टाइम. डबल कंट्रोल लास्ट टाइम भी सेम ही तो लाइनअप था. फाटी तुम्हें याद नहीं है वीसीटी पे बहुत ही गंदा हारे थे जी.
किसके अगेंस्ट था?
याद नहीं है मेरे को बट मुझे याद है सिंगल डिजिट में हारे थे ये लोग. कुछ 3-4 राउंड जीते थे बस.
कब की बात है ये.
ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस करके आए हो.
कब की बात है.
वीसीटी अभी जो रिसेंटली हुआ था जब रॉसी खेला था. रॉसी से
ब्राजील वाली.
जॉब कर रहा था. हाँ
अच्छा ब्राजील वाली ना. तो कुछ हाँ तो दे वुड हैव लर्नड ना कि अच्छा ये मिस्टेक हुआ है, ये करना नहीं है हमें.
रॉसी खेल रहा था ना उसमें शायद.
हाँ था ना वो
हाँ
ब्राजील
रॉसी
वाली.
बोल तो रही हूँ. रॉसी सेज था वो ऑफ कर रहा था लेकिन हुआ नहीं उससे सेज के साथ.
वाइटैलिटी के अगेंस्ट था.
वाइटैलिटी.
ये अभी भी अपडेट
थोड़ा और लीक्स मिल जाता तो छतरपुर में क्या हो रहा है. हाँ घर का एड्रेस भी दे देता हूँ सारे प्लेयरों का.
है. दे रहा है तू.
ब्रो 15th से प्लेऑफ्स में ओपन है. सब कोई भी आ सकता है लेकिन अभी नहीं. अभी प्राइवेट है.
अबे अपन भी बनाते क्या टीम फाटो.
चलो मेरी ऑलरेडी टीम है.
अबे तू उस टीम में नहीं है पर जो टीम तूने बनाई है उस टीम में ही तेरे को नहीं लिया है, वैसा कह रहा हूँ.
पागल है क्या? जॉर्ड गैंग की बात कर रहा हूँ बड़ी.
अच्छा उसमें है पक्का तू. मैंने सुना कि तू नहीं है.
मेन मेंबर.
अच्छा तू कैप ये कोच बन रहा है.
कोच हैं? आईजीएल. अटैकर कौन है?
ये DRX.
जी अपने वाले अटैकर है.
अच्छा हाँ. एक डाउन 2 डाउन.
Comes
तो
through,
भाई
or the
माँ
right
को
place, I
लास्ट
should
गेम
say, as
इतना
he is
खेला
waiting
तो
for
ये
this
गेम
one as
सारा
well, and he's
निकालने
going to
वाला
pick
वो.
up a third.
बड़ा.
Mako alone, picking up for map 1.
Well, that's Mako returning to his true form.
ये क्या कर रहा है.
Up for an ace here with the spike right next to him.
3 बार जी पिस्टल
Okay,
राउंड हार
well,
लिए.
that's fine.
Buzz going to give him a chance to pick up the ace.
Yeah, that's what it is. Right?
ये किसका मैप था
He
मतलब
knows the
सिलेक्शन.
value of an ace.
Just get him low, and then, you know,
क्या जा रहे हैं?
Mako can do the rest.
Yeah, Batsy knows that Mako's gonna want this ace. Do they hear each other?
Spots him, and no ace. Batsy going to pick up 2. And
Okay,
that's a
wait.
third.
Okay.
This is something the tournament's had very much so. Obviously, Batsy is very low, 23 health. RB has a frenzy, so RB's in a good position, but there is a
भाई HP
world
नहीं है उसके पास बट ऊपर से फ्रेंजी है.
where Batsy
Absolutely.
is able to clutch this out. Now, Batsy knows he's low, so he wants
Yeah.
to try to find the kill before he gets to plant.
He's looking around that A site, but RB has read that he is in fact on A, and now here's it.
Spike planted.
Going to be able to make his way in eventually.
Yeah, so RB puts up the star in heaven to pretend that he's coming from defender spawn. Now Botsy, I think he caught South.
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the
Timing.
Botsy just barely gonna miss him. RB misses him moving into the back there as well. I can tap this.
This is a huge advantage for RB because he has the frenzy.
He's gonna hold on to it. He's like, come into my smoke, I dare you, as with the frenzy.
No!
But the flash is good.
He knows that. He knows that the half is done. He's seen it. Botsy just holding strong.
Just waiting for the tap. Botsy, one
Nice.
tap. No! Barely around the corner.
Wow.
He will, with the half defuse, make it happen. A very close pistol round that didn't quite have to
I
be
think
that
he
way
should
for
have
Botsy.
waited for the diffuse sound, na.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely did not have to go that way. Of course, we were joking about Buzz trying to give over the ace. Surely that wasn't the intention. But Botsy plays it in a way where he can always isolate.
भाई right click ही मारा है इसने पूरे game.
Down to the very last member in RB, but RB plays that so smart, right? He puts up the dissipate over at heaven just to fake that out, and then he puts up the smoke knowing that he can stick the half. He has the frenzy, he has
ऐसे moment में classic right click OP है यार.
A great clutch coming out from RB.
And a very important one as well. You got to get started here early on the
आपकी stream
defender
पे भी
side.
break
Want to
use
get as
कर
many
सकते हैं,
rounds
क्योंकि
as
फिर
possible.
आपकी stream पे भी ads नहीं
And
आएगी।
just coming within a big lead, essentially, into the half would be ideal. As here comes Global Esports once again. In round two, looking to just push very plainly in onto the A site. Not really going to happen.
Yeah, but they're trying to just sell a fake here on an eco. A worthy attempt, but they will get spotted. So just taking the orb. I do like this, right? Take the orb at the very least, because you know it's free now. You pushed him away. Take whatever advantage you can in a round where theoretically you are meant to take that.
अगर
loss.
5 round भी निकाल लिए ना attack में
This is
बहुत
being
सही
held
रहेगा.
down on A at the same time. Buzz is up in heaven. Immediately gets his head taken off. And all of a sudden, well, they're not going to push in just yet. Just taking a
Orb ले ले, orb ले ले.
Still Stacks is on the site.
They do have enough time to play with this, right? And see if anyone still rotates over through mid, which is why they planted Texture as the raise there. He'll eventually come in as backup once the spike goes down. If it can go down at all, of course. It's still a tough battle here with the weaponry
And
they
they go.
don't have.
वहाँ से mid से जा रहे हैं
Up
events.
through heaven in, down into the ropes. They're going to look
Okay.
to go up to actually top of B, actually, as Foxy is here. A couple of satchels. As, oh, there's a lot of people. Uh-oh. As nice little turn around the corner, but he is going to be swarmed. As now RB already taken damage
11
earlier.
second.
RB trying to play for time.
Okay, that's going to be the one. He is in the smoke here.
Oh,
And, oh, heads up
nice.
from the top.
Nice.
Global Esports making the second round very interesting.
2v2.
Texture has a Spectre as well.
Oh, and he's
my
gonna
Let's
line it up and takes out
go!
two. And the Thrifty in round two. Global Esports are not giving any time to DRX.
This, listen, everyone on Global Esports played that very well, but what an incredible call coming in from Aaron, right? You realize that you actually haven't lost any members on A main. You continue to pressure information. Then you know that it was just RB who gets scratched up in B. You take the ult orb and then you pretend that you backed out. Plant Texture in mid. It gives you another chance.
ये
to
texture
rotate.
वैसा नहीं लगता वो
So well here on the attacking side of Split.
Split से तो बहुत अच्छा
That's
अच्छा
kind of
लग रहा है।
insane to be able to pull that one out.
मैं बोला ना वो वाले सीखे होंगे वो मैच से.
And making it close, and now the rest of the team able to follow up. And a very nice call from Aaron, as you did mention, as Stacks trying to peek around the corner, not really going to get much. As they're all on ecos here.
Yeah, he's not able to even get any shots actually landed up. So while Global, they get spotted, they don't mind that at all because they do have the better firepower. They also have the Seekers. Now, ideally, they don't want to use that. They're probably going to try to save that to use it against the Viper's Pit when it does come out. And in theory, they have the firepower. This
Okay,
round.
you don't need to cross, guys.
Yeah,
Wall पीछे से ही बना दो.
in they go into A. Texture leading the way.
अंधा the blind.
A little flash. Ronsky just spamming back there. They know that Buzz is there. Buzz does pick up one. But that might be the only one. Oh, no. Stacks on the backside of the sides. Will pick up another, but that is going to be
Nice.
the only couple that they do get. Plans here for Global Esports as well.
Phantom.
Yeah, we gotta remember,
अरे
right, Global Esports, they're the ones who actually get the
क्या?
3 on round 2, or of course the
बहुत
Eco
पीछे से ही बना दो।
on round 2. So they're
हाँ
actually
हाँ इस मैच के बाद सारे वही करने वाले हैं आज.
weapons here come
देख लियो.
to round 4. They didn't have to use the Seekers. Now, you know, props to Buzz throwing out those flash drives on that oval position to disrupt the blast.
तू कौन सी
I
map में
love that
खेलता है?
idea. but it just wasn't enough. And now with their full
कौन सी map में खेलता है
this,
Sage?
Split starts to really run out of their hands.
Yeah. Would not be a good sign either for the side of DRX, as they're going to set up here once again. RB on the Astra on B. It's going to be biding his time. And let's see what the strategy this time from Global Esports will be. They do have the one Spectre. Aaron has a lot of money, a lot of credits. Just holding on to those.
Yeah, just trying to balance out the team economy so they can buy for each other and always even out another couple full buys here for Global Esports. Now they've confirmed members in vents. They're drawing out a lot of RB's utility early here.
Oh, found him in the backside there. RB gonna get shot down through the wall. Mako trying to spray in, but the Sage wall keeps them mostly protected. As here are the Siegers
Nice.
owning their way onto the site. They take all of B.
And they're gonna push out as well.
भाई मोने बोलते हैं मैं जाऊंगा मैं मारेगा.
Into B main. They actually have DRX surrounded and they're the ones who planted the spike.
What an important round here for Global Esports. They have totally dominated them. Buzz is going to catch Aaron, just trying to hold down mid.
सूंघ लिया था उसने.
But still 2v4, not a lot of time. They're just going to look to save these guns.
Yeah, and just one thing we saw there on that kill on Aaron. Aaron was actually doing squats to try to dodge if he just swings with it pinged, right? So if he just swings, he's trying to dodge the headshot so he can respond back with the Spectre. Of course, Buzz will still get the kill, but that's just the small things that show you awareness to turn rounds around when most needed. So we're seeing what's going on in the brain of Aaron right now. But overall, a great execute. I love the way that Aaron's really baiting out all
हाँ वो explain किया उसने पूरा.
very good.
But ऐसा कुछ नहीं है वो time pass कर रहा
But
था.
Aaron's baiting it out.
Basically.
As soon as Harvey lets go of the trigger, they push as a group and just spam the wall. They're not looking for a fair duel here.
It's a very nice set play. It's one we've seen before, but you put up the Sage wall, you spam behind the box, and if anyone's there, you get the kill. The other guy from the top here is going to have a little bit of a rough time if you have enough utility to cover your backs, and that they did. They won all the duels as well, even on the backside of B. Unable to get that kill.
So Global Esports, they can actually use the Cosmic Divide from Monyet here, and they should still be set up for a Viper's Pit as well as the res coming in from Ronsky in the coming round. So ult economy-wise, I mean, you don't expect DRX to double down on their ultimates on this kind of half-buy round because of the saved rifles. So Global, I think you might as well just take the rounds where you can, obviously.
भाई कुत्ता क्या भागा. कहाँ तक भगाया वो कुत्ते को उसने.
Their positioning tells me that they might just all in on this with the Cosmic Divide. Oh, just the smokes, okay.
Just the smokes for now, as they are going to make it onto the
Ore!
side, as okay, Mako from the top is going to pick up one. Boxy with a double kill from the top with the Sheriff. And now, making things a bit interesting. Buzz has got a weapon, but Botsy swings out of the smoke. Picks up that kill. Now it's all about
उनको पता चल गया कहाँ है.
The 1v1s. He knows where both of them are. He's trying to isolate the angles.
Ooh, gonna miss that shot on Abatsi, who does swing out after he moves away. So now 4 in a row for Global.
बाजीगर मैं बाजीगर.
And that's going to be already
किसका?
the first timeout from tournament.
I can't
क्यों?
tell you how excited I am to see Global Esports forcing these timeouts out of tournament. Yes, DRX is playing.
नहीं रे उसने सोचा कि वो पिक करेगा ना तो उसके लिए रेडी था दूसरे वाले के लिए.
Global Esports is
उसने स्पॉट कर लिया था दोनों को.
so well, and it's just
उसने एक्सपेक्ट नहीं किया कि ये वाइड स्विंग करेगा.
the need to take a break, slow down the NNT, and really talk about what they need to do in an early stage of a tournament.
Let's go.
Second week here, and already DRX are being challenged.
Eclairs किसका था मैप?
I don't even know what
Eclairs को पता है सब.
during this timeout. I mean, especially not even just
Eclairs?
this round, but the round before it, where they were on similar economy, equal economy.
Hello?
DRX kind of just got smacked
कहाँ
down
गई
on
ये?
the site with a very clean entry from Global Esports.
Oh.
That's the kind of thing
हाँ.
that really gains a ton of
किसका
momentum
pick था
for
ये
the
map?
team. And I think that's part of the reason why Termi
अच्छा.
calls this
ये-
timeout relatively early.
Yeah, I think one of the things that you have to consider, and we've
Why
seen
you
them
look
try this
drunk?
on the defense
I-
side. Ever since the map
Do I?
changes happened, the A side
Do I?
attack has actually been much smoother, right? They changed a lot of the angles that the attackers can take to not only push towards ramp, but actually through heaven
हाँ,
as
क्या?
well. So sometimes what teams will do is actually now start pushing out of B.
रॉसी कब
instead
खेलेगा?
of
वो
A
तो
main.
रॉसी से ही
Kind of
पूछना पड़ेगा
go-to
तुम्हें.
on the defensive side. I'd love to see
ठीक है,
DRX
ठीक है.
take advantage of that. You have the 2 flashes reasons, I know it doesn't feel good to invest too
ऊपर
much
लिखा
early
तो है
on, but Global Esports has been baiting out your intel utility
करंट
early
दिखा रहा है ना
parts
ऊपर
around the
देखो
0 point, the
स्प्लिट है
guiding
उसके
light.
बाजू में
They
जी
wait
का
for it, they dodge it on a
तो
nade.
अबे अंधा है क्या साले?
Stick with the
उम्र हो गई तो दिखाई नहीं दे रहा तुझे?
has a strong read on you.
So far, at least, DRX, you know, took a little bit of time to get used to what was going on Haven even, and perhaps they're just trying to gather as much information and go from there and take it relatively slow. As we do see a bunch of members from GES just waiting around this A main.
And we just saw Batsy use a guiding light.
पे नहीं आएगा एक्चुअली, नेड से मरेंगे आधे से ज्यादा तो.
Hold on.
Stacks around the corner, but the flick from Ronsky, you saw it, and immediate res comes in with the smoke from the Viper.
बच गया बच गया बच गया.
Deny that, but nope. Global Esports currently in control of this round as well.
And we just saw Batsy use his Trailblazer in mid to check if anyone is still in B heaven. So they have information, because Foxy9 had to shoot that down, that they're still keeping members on B. It's not a full rotate over. Global Esports knows there's at least one on A heaven, so they commit to this site. They know they have them outnumbered here.
Yep, in they go. As, well, they go in and then they go out. They're looking to come up here into ramps and make a play up in heaven. As you can see, nobody here on the side of DRX as the rotation will come in.
Oh, but Monyet's already poised to fight from B main as well. They know they don't have much time, but this actually comes down to Monyet. If he can push in...
A पे वॉल किया है, अल्ट भी की है.
Oh, the showstopper, he gets two on the push and denies it for now as a third kill comes in. And RB's right with him. That is going to be a full cleanup from DRX as they put an end.
ये टाइम आउट में कुछ तो किया इन लोग ने, हैक साउंड किए. कोई इंडियन नहीं है, हाँ यार. IND इन लोग ने लिखा हुआ है.
And RB winning the fight against Monyet helps, you know, Foxy9 clean up Aaron, right? Because otherwise he's going to have this distraction from behind him. Aaron might still be able to walk in and get the plant, but RB holds strong and B main.
Such an important turnaround from the side of DRX.
Japanese edition, Korean edition, sorry.
As a little bit of action here in mid. Some shots through the smoke, a bunch of utility being used here.
So one thing we've noticed from Global Esports is that they will actually use their main info, well actually really their only info, in the form of Sky in mid for the longest time. And then they'll plant someone like Monyet, so they always have a chance to rotate off of A if they need to. Now, DRX, so far their answer to that is Foxy9 holding strong with the Raze utility over by Mail, but Global Esports, we're clearly seeing some adjustments here where they're trying to fish a little bit more utility out of DRX's B side. I'm curious to see how DRX adjusts to that in the coming rounds.
Saw the one ping as tower now currently being cleared out. And the smoke from the Astra as now the entry
ये में B split है ना इनका?
but the Raptors being cleared out. Aaron picks up that second one onto Foxy. Smock on the backside gets one, immediately cleaned up. Batsy on top. And now Aaron, he's low on health, but it's all up to Buzz to go 1v3 with
Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, really good timing on the flash.
भाई ये बाजी तो कुछ भी पिक करता और मारता है.
Aware of the potential angles that DRX is going to come back from it. First of all, let's just say it like it is.
Eclairs कुछ खा रही है क्या?
Are on point with their aim today, right? We saw some great flicks and reactions from Ronsky. We just saw that one from Batsy as well in that round.
कुछ खा रही हो क्या?
Great moments from the other players on Haven.
Are you eating something?
No, it's pretty clear that everybody's pretty much
तो इतनी शांत क्यों है?
Yeah, you could say Texture has started off slow, but we know what he can do. I'm sure he's going to shore that up in no time. And that'll be scary.
फाटू ऐसा क्या किया तूने? Eclairs शांत हो गई. बता, सबको बता चैट में ताकि सब लोग वही करें.
As now a little push out here from DRX as they have some sheriffs, but
अरे!
the sheriff kill for Stacks as they're just winning this down on firepower, able to poke out of A and get the win.
पहले डाल देता थूक को पीक नहीं करते.
To not give away those weapons for free. So you know that at most it's going to be two people here on this B site. Yeah, RB can hold here with the Bulldog. Oh no!
Stacks another Guardian kill as they are just trying to poke their heads out and Stacks is taking them off.
What's crazy? hold on. Let's hold that thought because the round's not quite over just yet.
Oh, but now maybe it is. Foxy able to shut down that as Monet is in with the shorty. And now he's got a gun, but not quite enough. RB gonna clean that up. DRX
ये
has
पीछे
been
मैं
able
ऑफिस में हूँ
to
रे
hold
अभी.
on to it. They do a little cheer for themselves as well as they pick up the Thrifty in round 8.
Yeah, and listen, Thrifties don't come too often for DRX. They're usually on the receiving end when they go to international tournaments, so great to see them bring this back. Oh, what I was going to mention is Global Esports was potentially prepared for this push out of A main, but it's just Buzz being a moment quicker here, and Stacks with their kills.
अरे उनको पता था ना.
That attack down.
अरे उसे
Global
पता था ना
Esports,
वैसा.
yes, we talk about how split is historically the defender side of map.
आपको भी से आ गया कि हाँ घर पे है.
है
भी मैं ऑफिस में हूँ ना. कुछ काम है तो इसी ऑफिस में आके मैंने बोला वॉच पार्टी कर लूँ. उन्होंने बोला ओके.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a very nice start, but they'd love to have more. As Texter out here.
भाई इसको बोलो कि उसको बोला अपनी अल्टी अंदर रख.
Shot from behind us. In they go. This site is cleared.
Yeah, I mean, that spike just gets dropped at the entrance. The null command along with the gravity well. If it was only one or the other,
देख उनके डिफेंस के राउंड्स तो हो गए.
your DRX. But not only do you slow down the showstopper, but then the null command to make sure you take it out of that Raze's hands. And Texture is just caught without a plan there to adjust.
Yeah, pretty rough. This time around, DRX, it seems like they have read these B entries quite well.
Gun.
And they're like, nope, we're not going to let you do this again. And they're able to shut it down pretty easily.
Yeah, again, I like that adjustment because we were mentioning how, Global, they keep just waiting for the 0 points to Guiding Lights over on A main. It's not doing you much good. Do you press a little bit more aggressively on the opposing side, or are you just better prepared for it? They understand that if there's ever going to be a fast strike from Global, it's always been on this B site. So let's make sure we defend that with the showstopper from Texture, and they hold off quite perfectly.
Yeah, just going to wait this one out. Is Global Esports not going to be pushing in through here? Gives you a lot of time to consider your next option for the attack. Feels kind of rough that just the round before you got kind of dominated by guys with a Sheriff and a Guardian out in A main. So you're like, maybe we don't want to go that way.
Yeah, I actually would love to see Global just do a, off the bat fast rush into A, right? That's the one thing they haven't quite done. They've been fishing for info on ramp and mid. They've done a couple fast pushes into B main, but they haven't done a full commit onto A just yet. And doing that would be a nice change of pace, and it would challenge DRX to say, do you have your retakes ready?
कुछ भी
Because
चलेगा.
this site is not an easy site to flood.
ये range में कुछ भी
It's not an easy
चलेगा.
site to stack off the get-go. Now, I don't think you do it in this
नहीं
coming
रे.
round because
बाद में बताता हूँ
they're
देखो.
not going to have full buys, I don't think, if I remember the economy correctly. We've got, it's funny, we've got Global.
तुझे ही बोल रहा हूँ बाद में बताता हूँ.
DRX fans
किसी
trying
से
to
बात कर
sneak
रहा था
in
उससे
their
फिर.
own,
Yeah,
signs
also a
here.
Binbone fan.
Yeah,
अनम्यूट कर
so
दिया
they're
गलती से.
Casters.
एक्लेयर्स क्योंकि बात नहीं कर रही ना इसलिए अच्छा नहीं लग रहा.
Shadows over at EMEA, so if you ever find a picture of him, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. But yeah, my question is I think this coming round, I would be a little miffed, not quite disappointed, but a little miffed if Global actually does a rush here on this half buy, because then I think it's like you're just throwing it away. It's so
मेरे
easy to
चैट
expect
में
that
अभी
if you're
लोग
DRX. I would
गेम
love
दिखते
them
हैं
to
वैसा
see
फुल स्क्रीन करके.
them try something else in this coming round, and then once if it does go to 5-5, try to get to the
उनको
7-5,
तेरी आवाज नहीं सुननी.
fast push
टीम
on
की सुननी है फाटू.
round. Okay, so they're not committing to a rush.
इसलिए बोल रहे गेम का
They're
साउंड बड़ा.
gonna buy up though. They're gonna buy up whatever they can with just a Spectre in hand for Monyet.
अरे IND लिखा है ना वो बोल रहे हैं.
At this point in time,
ऊपर देखना. Global Esports.
Spectre in hands, and they might look to play it a little bit slower, as they are going to use some utility already into mid, as has been the
ये
case
टाइम आउट किसका था?
these rounds.
जी का था यार. जी का था ना.
Okay, so
भाई ये अभी फॉक्सी एक्टिवेट हो गया है.
Well, Foxy, again, when the going gets rough, he's beginning to turn it up once again as
तो
Buzz
मुश्किल अभी
getting
DRX
killed
का momentum
in
build
mid
हो
as they're looking to rotate through. Now making it 5v3 favor of DRX.
yeah, and what a strong read from DRX. They actually plant Foxy 9 on A, expecting there to be a power play on that side of the map. Now Mako's bought enough time for Foxy to return. Onto
Oh
B.
dink.
That's a lot of damage into Ronsky. Has 10 as, yep, that's going to do it.
भाई Foxy भाई.
One grenade is enough.
Well, they are stuck up here. Let's just say it.
Yeah.
There's no way out, really. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Didn't expect him to jump right on top of him, I guess, as Monyet is all alone. And RB's just going to wait for some help. Mako coming on over. No need to rush this.
Yeah, I mean, they can wait for Stacks to come in through Heaven as well.
Yeah.
Listen, Monyet's a great player, but this seems nigh impossible for him to pull off.
Well, just 4 1v1s in a row, but does lose the first one, so we're not going to get there.
This is
DRX
I'm
will
at
tie it
Penta
up 5-5,
Esports.
going on a nice streak of their own 3 rounds in a row.
वहाँ पे
All right.
it's a gaming broadcasting company, तो it is what it is.
Is this the time? You saw DRX make this adjustment, right? They shifted their
ये
players.
जी वाले इंग्लिश में कम्युनिकेट कर रहे होंगे या कोरियन में? नहीं, they are not Korean completely. They are from different parts of the world. एक कनाडा से है, एक यूएस से है.
They're going in as Texture.
Can't quite land it for the duel. Oh no, Buzz!
There's the one, but Mako immediately there, a little bit faster than Texture expected.
ये टेक्सचर इतना थोड़ा weird क्यों खेल रहा है?
That one up.
I mean, you
देखा
have
तूने?
spears. I think you use it to push
पहले पिक
out
के
from
बाद
in here, otherwise you're stuck for so long. Oh
Mako
no.
just hanging on the rope. He's going to take down that one. Spike at least will be retrieved.
अरे नहीं, उसके डॉग ने स्पॉट नहीं किया ना किसी को, तो इसलिए भाग के गया.
Laser a little too much. I mean, credit to Mako, right? Just hiding right under on that rope to hide himself from any of that.
वो उनका दिमाग बंद हो गया.
Still knows that Global Esports is hanging around, and let's note RB, he's pushed into garage on B, so they know that these guys have.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
ठीक है भाई.
Yeah,
बोनस राउंड है, कोई नहीं.
Maybe hear me talking about him in the first map because now he has, I think, 16 kills so far. As no, he's up to 14. Still a very high number as he is holding down Heaven. He is backed off for now.
Yeah, I was mentioning, one of the last times that DRX has played this comp on Split was last year in March, and it was actually up against Texture. That's how I was looking this up. Because they played against Texture when he was over on Dom 1 Gaming. Of course, they've changed their name as well. And that time,
क्या सेव कर रहे हैं ये?
5 kills, 9 deaths, and 9 assists on the
सेव क्यों कर रहे हैं?
he popped off in that one, and he's
उसको 10 HP 1 HP
Boston
है.
Haven was just a bit of a hiccup.
But-
इसको heal क्यों नहीं कर रहा बाजी? इसको heal तो कर सकता है.
They're going to hang out in the sewer. They have 1 health and 10 health.
That's my favorite place to hang out.
Respective.
On my days off, just go
Yeah,
to
you
the
got
sewer.
some
पता
extra
नहीं.
time, just go hang out in the sewer. Yeah.
मैं AFK क्यों हूँ?
You're
आया
only
मैं.
on 1 health.
Yeah, there you go.
Which
Guys, I
does
need to
happen if you're
pee.
working a lot. DRX finally going to take the lead for the first time since they won the pistol round.
Yeah, very true. They struggled a bit, but the timeout comes in clutch for DRX. Meanwhile, it hasn't really converted for Global Esports.
Nice.
They're just trying to keep calm, right? They know that it's still a bit of an uphill battle. It is split. I mean, both sides, I think, really want this last round. Global probably expected to have a bit more. The start they had, they're back to their default. Fish for utility, but look at the changes from DRX, right? They're not using all their utility right away to combat this. In fact, they're actually putting Foxy9, the operator, to push out of garage.
Wow.
And that's how they're getting information. This is the change they wanted to see.
Yeah, it's working out well for them. They got RB hanging out here in tower. Has lots of smoke, so much utility just to push in through mid. They haven't made a decision on what side they want to go. Looks like A couple of other members hanging out towards main.
Yeah, and now DRX knows for a fact that this has to be A because there's no movement near Foxy9 over by the B side. Look at the setup, crossfires, and then watching Heaven from Mako. Global Esports, you better have crisp aim here.
Well, here come the Seekers, gonna get them some space if nothing else. As they know they're down there in the ropes, holding down Heaven, Mako and his teammate as in they go, running out of bullets, so is Mako, and they push on through. Texture gonna get that entry in Heaven.
Great timing from Texture to read that. He's running out of bullets near the end.
30 seconds left.
They've cut off any extra backup. They just have to clear the site, but 25 seconds left.
Down they go, Buzz trying to hold on to this. Stax is here as well, and he is alone. That's 2 in a row, but gets taken out by Aaron. As now the pits on the site. It is the last round after all. They're gonna put this spike down. They are up 3-2 at the moment.
One enemy
Oh, and Ronsky gets a great read. Foxy9, he did switch to a Phantom. He does have the showstopper, so if he actually gets one kill, he has a good chance to... Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, I was gonna say he could clear the pit, but...
Yeah. There you go.
यार
6-6 at the half.
एक राउंड नहीं जीते भाई,
Using
एक राउंड नहीं जीते भाई उसके बाद।
at the end.
जीते तो अभी लास्ट राउंड
हाँ अभी मतलब उसके पहले काफी मतलब 6 राउंड तक निकाल लिए यार इन लोग ने।
Needs to catch up. I mean, DRX had the right read.
हाँ वही कह रहा हूँ,
Adjustment with the operator in Foxy's hands, but
बैक टू बैक काफी निकाल लिए ना।
the two members from mid, right? Texture, and I think it might have been Ronsky.
ये व्रॉस्की कुछ भी मार रहे हैं।
They just wait for DRX to continue to spam, and then right as you realize they're going to have to back off for reloads and other angles, they push in. A good timing attack from GE.
Really fantastic stuff. I mean, I don't care if GE go down 2-0 in this map, or in this series, I should say. They have put on one hell of a show.
नहीं नहीं
As hello from Singapore. I love Bazi, that says.
Yeah, and then cheering for Stacks. We got a lot of fans here today. Come in with, you know, whether it's their friends, their partners, their family, but cheering for different teams on opposite ends of the stage here, which, listen, there's no problem with that. They're all very deserving of the love and support, because especially you look at this match, right? I mean, Haven was a banger, and we're continuing with 6-6 here in the first
अरे ये कोच कहाँ का है?
Yeah, it's funny, you know, on Mondays here at VCT Pacific, we do have just the one best of three, and it kind of ends up being the show match, right? Like the big one of the week, because we only have the one as... This is another fan.
Yeah, a fan of one of the...
ये फाटू था क्या?
Korean side in
फाटू ये तू था क्या?
commenting for so long. I believe over 20 years now. He's esports history itself here in Korea. Across multiple titles, and of course now with Valorant. But I gotta say, that fan who had that sign just now, I bet he's good with the op, because his eye contact was good. He wasn't blinking for the longest time.
Yeah, he certainly beat me. I had to blink.
भाई टैटू देख रहा पूरे बॉडी में उसके, पूरे हाथ में।
For only 5 seconds, so
Crazy.
yes, really good stuff.
उसकी टैटू देखी पूरे हाथ में थी,
Yeah, halftime.
फुल आर्म।
time to,
तू कब कर रहा है?
consider what you're gonna do on the
तू कुछ लेने वाला था ना?
obviously.
उफ
Curious to see how
टैटू
DRX
वाला,
are going to handle
आर्म
the
वाला
Vector
कुछ तो
side especially,
क्या हुआ
because
उसका?
we saw that Global Esports, a lot of set plays onto B, not as much of a focus onto A, and the times where they did go for it didn't find a lot of
6-6,
success,
let's go.
but
Yeah.
what is
डिफेंस में अभी सेज का दर्द मालूम पड़ेगा
So
उन्हें।
oftentimes we'll see, you know,
अबे नहीं अबे सेज है ना, सेज का काफी टाइम बाय करेगा।
एग्रो हो रही है जी, पूरा शेक हो जा रही है ऐसे।
relying on
Panic हो
Ronsky
रही
to
है।
just hold on to B side, right? He's in a position where he's just going to block the plant if they did choose, if DRX chooses to come there. With the Sage wall, which he did purchase with half armor, that's usually the go-to. And then they're going to hang back. It looks like,
2-0 easy
as
for
long as they
DRX.
don't give up heaven on A site, they do have an idea of how they want to retake that.
Well, Maka's just gonna hop on through up the ramp.
भाई वाइपर
He's
को देख कहाँ
already
चला गया?
in behind them on ropes as the rest of the team is here in mid.
Left mid,
Yeah,
huh?
this was very intentionally
Hmm.
given up by GE though. So DRX, yeah, you see them stalling because they're like, okay, why is this all so free, right? Mid was free, vents was free. Something's going on here, and GE is hanging back for a retake on A. So you gotta imagine that there's some way to recover.
रीटेक खेलने वाले ये फुल।
Then who's stationed on B side? Because the Viper toxic screen is set up for a retake here on A.
Yeah. Aaron waiting all the way in the back on A in the screens, just seeing what he can see. DRX
ये लोग वेट किस लिए कर रहे हैं?
slow.
कोई तो एबिलिटी के लिए वेट कर रहे हैं। आई थिंक उसका फ्लैश आएगा ना, स्काई का फ्लैश आएगा वापस। हाँ जिक्स करके फ्लैश आया, अभी अंदर जाएंगे।
Come down to RB. GE should give the plant here. They shouldn't overextend. They should give the plant. But RB, when does he move and which path does he take? He's waiting to see if he hears any audio cues. He doesn't. So when does he start to crawl into vent to provide support?
That was a lot of guys just pushing on through into heaven, as now that will totally be given over to the side of Global Esports.
Well, RB's gonna
उसने wall कर दिया
siege
वो
wall when he
vents।
finds support from heaven.
Buzz has a very nice angle. Ronsky able to trade that one back. Stacks
1 HP है बे उसका है।
पीछे से आ रहा है।
as they will have to push through this Viper wall, as from behind they are getting in there, as Monyet defending this for now as they try to retake this one. He's got
हो
smoke,
जाएगा।
he's got
अरे
really have
पुल
defused, but the suck comes in.
Yeah, they heard Stacks earlier. They now know where RB is. What a oh,
Just
hold
defused. I think
on.
it's gonna go off. Yeah,
Nice,
Foxy gonna get that kill.
नाइस
up in there.
नाइस नाइस
Global
पिस्टल राउंड।
Esports,
Nice retake.
able to pick up the defuse with 8 seconds left. Very nicely handled on the retake.
Yeah, no, what a great retake. And
भाई
one of the
वाइपर और
more
एस्ट्रा
factors there was Aaron backing off of
double
elbow
controller.
immediately, right? Once they decide, okay, let's just hang back on
इंडिया में
A
तो कोई
as
नहीं खेलेगा
well, they back off all the way to screens and say, as long as we can file back into heaven, that's when we'll
क्या
be fine.
Vents,
We're hearing a lot of GE
वॉल हाँ
fighting
वेंट्स वॉल कर
chants
देगा
over here.
खुद को वॉल कर देता और
Yeah,
डिफ्यूज
I love that GE has their
नहीं उसे रोटेशन नहीं चाहिए
all their matches.
क्योंकि
We saw it in
वेंट्स
Apollo as
जैसे
well.
आवाज आ रही
They're
है
always trying to hype up
किसकी
the crowd and the players themselves. Now with DRX on pistols again, it's going to be, this time we see the aggressive Sage wall to buy time on A main.
शॉट का
Well, Monyet hanging in here. He's got the jets. He's going to
कल बे
as they're just fishing a barrel for him. Not much they can do about that.
If you've ever wondered why DRX doesn't like this map, that is exactly why they don't like this map. They just don't want to have to play against all these shotguns.
ठीक है
Monyet picks up the 4K and it's flawless. After the pistol round, Global Esports in a very nice position here on the vendor side.
है ना पिस्टल राउंड में उन लोग ने सारे पिस्टल राउंड निकाले
Okay.
यार इट्स इनसेन
Got your buys. And now,
Where
importantly,
is
you
that
noted
camera?
that they bought shotguns, right? You saw the judge coming out. You saw Bucky as well. We didn't hear it, though, but you know it was very close quarters buys from GE. So DRX, they've got to use your utility early
ये उन लोग ने भी कुछ तो इको फ्रैगर बोला
and end up losing crucial weapons.
अभी कहाँ खेल रहा है शॉटगन लेके
Let's see how it goes. They got 3 guys stacked here on the A side. They have 2 in mid and towards vents.
Oh, no.
So Trailblazer pushing on through. Here comes Global Esports trying to get aggressive, but Mako pulls down the angle. He picks up 2, but Tit's taken out by the grenade. As
भाई
picks up
भाई
2.
ठीक है
ये
भाई
मैप बहुत इरिटेटिंग है
The
जज
DRX will
हाँ
continue to hate this map for now as Monyet picks up a Phantom and takes him down.
ओके
Monyet,
बोनस था बे इनका
monster.
बोनस राउंड है ये
I mean,
Oh,
अरे
it
well,
was
okay.
on the other side.
Yeah, RB's just gonna clear that out. But
पुश नहीं करना था ना
listen,
उसको वेट करना
Mako
चाहिए था अपनी
holds
टीम के लिए
so strong on A main, and yet Global, you saw the commitment they had to fight for A main. They say Monyet can hold mid with the judge. He can hold on to Mail. That's all we need. If we can push out of A main, recover a couple weapons, right? If we hard commit,
इसका यूटिल तो है 3 है
this round, and in fact,
2
now they're
स्मोक कर
forced to
सकता
try to
है
take the win 2v1.
Let's see how this is going to go. I think Global Esports can just chill over towards the vents, wait and see if RB is going to plant
30 seconds
and kind of go from there.
Okay, so RB does have 3 stars, but he doesn't have much time to set them up because he's going to want to stick with the plant as well. He just sets it up right close to him for a safe plant. Now, we do have 2 guiding lights from Botsy.
Spike planted.
Gonna
2
come down to
फ्लैशेस
how
हैं
much Can he provide support for Aaron to open up these angles here? RB's trying to make them think that he's in one of these smokes.
Yeah, when in fact he's just got the lineup here from main.
Right, yeah, they saw this plant position. Now they expect this. He's trying to draw out the gravity well, and RB doesn't bite.
Ooh, not gonna happen. Okay, the spray. 41 health.
ओके
RB is barely able to hold
आ
on to
सकता
that.
है लो
Aaron
है
is going to get the gravity well in as he has been in this position before. Let's see if he can line it up. 6 health. Seems familiar.
Oh no, Aaron.
There it is. The headshot from RB for the 3rd kill in a row. And a massive.
ये राउंड नहीं हारना था यार
Aaron just cannot land 6 damage today against DRX. What a traumatic round for him. Coming back again. This time he knew. You can tell that he got the call about the Hulk because he just tries to spray down after the fake. But RB's peaks.
इसको पुश नहीं करना चाहिए था ये किल के बाद ना इसको चिल करना चाहिए था
They
यहाँ
were
पे
just insane, and we're gonna see here once again. The first kill is rough. I mean, he gets it, but then this one.
तो दोनों साथ पुश कर लेते तो वो मर ही जाता
बट पता नहीं था ना कहाँ है वो सीटी भी हो सकता है बैक साइड भी हो सकता है या मेन हो सकता है
Right, so DRX really desperately needed that one, and yes, they only do hold on to 1 gun, but at least they take the round down for their sake.
Yeah, just one other thing we noticed in that previous round as RB gets the final kill is he realizes that Aaron's on the Bulldog, and he hears the triple burst, so he peeks out in that timing, which is impressive. Now, Vronsky, I think Mako should have known that it was a double stack there because he heard the guiding light as well, but Vronsky still gets the kill.
Foxy in to the fence, and DRX actually open up mid with this play. As now, quick on through B Tower. They're going to try to make their way onto the site. The rotation is swift, but Buzz is right there with the headshot. And this has been shut down pretty nicely from DRX. Ronsky looking to fast push just a bit. Misses the shot onto RB.
Right, just trying to eliminate RB's position for the time being.
And able to spot Buzz. A little bit slow on the shot, but still able to land it.
वाइपर कहाँ है?
Angles for him to come on through.
जल्दी आ भाई.
Finally going to be able to follow up.
Yeah, the positions are tough, right? You've got both angles. We're even going to see the Cosmic Divide here, but Aaron actually picks off the kill in time, so it is a 2v2.
Yeah, just like that, Baronski through the divide and Stacks is able to take down both. As on 10 health, he gets the job done, ties things up for DRX. And yeah, just you can see DRX, the Cosmic Divide usage there, maybe just trying to really safely secure themselves a spot back in the scene.
उसको जेट नहीं दिया ना, रेजी खेल रहा है वो.
I mean, Baronski actually gets the first kill here as well, and yet, Global Esports, they get a little greedy. I mean, they've had some good rounds where they're able to
इसको
come off the initial entry
वाइपर ने फॉक्सी को कैसे स्पॉट किया?
when they were on the attacker side. But right there, you let
ऐसे ही मारेगा स्पैम?
You gotta imagine that there's more members trying to commit to that one kill. Seems a bit of a greedy move.
Nice little flash and entry as Foxy9 able to pick that one up. Pretty strong push into B main with 3 members of DRX.
Even if you're on an eco, you gotta get whatever advantages you can. I try
क्यों
to
भाई?
alone with the classic. I mean, I think at that point, right, you just back out and group as 4, either die to the spike or try to fight as 4. But it seems like Global, they're starting to panic just a tad bit, right? They're not able to keep the lead that they had in the early parts of the first half. We're starting to see kind of these solo plays where
पार्टों की आत्मा आ गई उसके अंदर.
their own duels. DRX is actually now grouping as a group, 3, 4, maybe sometimes even 5 members to cover each other's backs.
Yeah, it's very important, I think, for Global Esports to kind of do what they did on Haven, right? It was a very close match. They were able to get a bunch of rounds towards the end and make things very even.
भाई उन लोगों ने छोड़ ही दिया, उनको लगा रोटेट कर गए वो.
So, yes, it is an eco. See what they can do here as the plant comes down. And Global Esports will awkwardly have to push through the spawn, try to make something happen.
Yeah, you gotta imagine with the position they took, they were so far away anyway. You gotta hope that they're gonna die to the spike here. That's their hope. Yeah, they're just gonna stick right by here and then inch forward at the end. Meanwhile, on DRX's side, you know, some of them have okay econ, but no.
ये जाके बॉम्ब से मरेंगे, पता है?
Hard push for these kills, right? I mean, yeah, Mako could get his Viper's Pit, but is that risk potentially giving over these free upgrades? Probably not.
You could check Foxy's spot. He can actually catch them trying to rotate into the spike.
Oh no.
But he's kind of got an awkward angle. Ronsky's going to take down that kill.
Yeah, I mean, that's okay though, Foxy. He's going to get the showstopper anyway. And now Aaron's just going to run away with the free upgrade.
Yeah. It's very nice for him. Just able to hold on to that one weapon as we do go into now a very even round in terms of economy.
Yeah, but we got to note, right, the showstopper was completed in the previous round by Foxy9, the null command of the Seekers as well. You know, once DRX, now DRX rarely will ever go for a blind 5-man rush, but once they fish for some information and, you know, potentially once that Sage wall gets popped, DRX group and they can set up for the showstopper.
Well, we saw what he was able to do the last time around. As this time Mako not going to be caught off guard by this.
Okay, so Ronsky takes a huge risk to get to the other side of the wall.
इन लोगों को ये सब नहीं करना चाहिए. सेज का पोजीशन अच्छा था ना, उसको पुश करने देते, एक या दो को मार सकता था.
They didn't get the kill. They didn't get sight line, so they have to back off. And now this is a main in full control for Global Esports. Texture getting a showstopper to combat Foxy's.
It's a very important timing.
I know, but
push out. He's got the Boombot sent out, but Mako's holding this down.
Okay, but Global now pushed out even further, so they know that everyone has to be stuck in mid. But Global, if they're gonna go, they have to be able to catch up to Mako, because otherwise they're gonna get caught from behind.
कहाँ तक push कर दिया इन्होंने?
Backs are now open. They actually don't have control of A main anymore.
Madian's able to get the one in mid though, as showstopper mid. And oh man!
भाई ये shotgun
range is able to take down Foxy as
कुछ भी मार रहा है.
did pretty much nothing.
Well, okay, well now the push out from Ronsky and Texture proving very valuable.
RB's got a nice angle. He's going to pick up two, and Stax gets one elsewhere. Immediately makes this 2v2 as Stax
क्यों करना है
hanging
वो?
on the ropes. Looking to bait out a bunch of shots, but okay, they're actually going to jump in behind him. Stax is going
भाई ये
to
shorty.
underneath as Monyet is on 4.
10 seconds
Now
left.
it's up to
ये
RB again.
shorty.
He's got 8 seconds.
He's got a plan.
Yeah, just got to plan it. There it is. He's got enough time as long as he doesn't get delayed as they are running on in. As trying to spray on through. They don't quite land the shots. As he is pretty low, though.
They know where he is.
Oh, and down
Ace.
in round 18. And Aaron's going to be able to pick up this defuse. A massive
हाँ.
turning point here in favor of Global Esports.
Props
अरे इसके
to
texture
Monyet for
update नहीं हुए
holding
होंगे.
mid for so long because I was getting concerned with Ronsky and Texture pushing out without actually further info on A main, but Monyet just sprays down with all the weapons he has through the smoke.
I'm running away.
And I like this choice here too, right? Just double down and say, listen, we know where RB is. Let's make this a 2v1 in both directions, right? Let's not get caught in 2 different 1v1s. Let's just commit to trying to catch stacks. Monyet gets 2 shorty kills. It's now tied 9-9. They still have crucial ultimates on the side of Global.
It's denied by the wall. And
बोला रैम कल
Mako did
आज
pick up
नहीं
the
जाना.
kill. As Foxy, I guess he was distracting.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was an idea of if the Sage Wall doesn't come, we'll do a fast push, but if it does, you know, let's just spray down it afterwards. I think this was a very intentional setup from DRX, and they're actually able to, you know, take advantage of it by getting the kill onto Ronsky.
All right, we see Guiding Light in through mid, and Monyet
अरे.
trying to hold it down again, but they take him out early. Very important for DRX's push through mid. As
B मिल गया
now,
इनको.
Tower, they should be able to take out B site for themselves.
Yeah, during that whole fight in mid, we heard Texture pop a showstopper to try to catch Mako. He actually doesn't get the job done.
Safe
So he
plant
knows
कर
that
रहा है.
Mako's been pushed all the way to attack
वाइपर
the
को
spawn.
देख कहाँ है?
They are on their back foot, right? I mean, you still have the null command from Buzz as well if DRX wants to really secure this round, which surely they do. Looking at their economy slowly.
ये क्या save कर रहे हैं क्या ये?
spread thin.
Yeah, last time they were in this position, they got that Cosmic Divide down. They took the round relatively comfortably, but
I like
see.
this from GE. Once again, they say, you know what? Split is meant to be defender-sided. We cannot all full buy next round, so let's save once again. We saw this decision made from Haven, and Achilles talked about
सेज
it
और आस्ट्रा का
before.
बाय आ जाएगा कम से कम नेक्स्ट राउंड.
Apparently a timeout's going to come up, it looks like, but Achilles pointing out at the desk again the fact that while it feels bad that was
नहीं, North Korea में.
save over Haven this time as well, right? Keep these rifles.
साउथ
and try
कोरिया
to-
अरे चुप ना एक्लेयर्स.
I think you still
चुप
have
करना
to
एक्लेयर्स.
fight on
क्यों?
as well. Come back strong onto the next round and keep them
क्यों एक्लेयर्स?
they did this last time with the save into timeout, into lots of discussion about how they're going to handle it from here. I think that their defending side has been decent, but a couple of clutches from RB, a couple of very close rounds that go the way of DRX, and pretty comfortable spot.
अरे
for
वो
them
एक है
on
ना
this round.
जो नॉर्थ कोरिया से निकल के आई उसका भी एक
Somebody
पॉडकास्ट कुछ तो
caught my
है.
eye. The far right sign there says, Stacks, stop swearing. It's either Stacks, stop swearing, or stop trash talking Stacks. One or the other, but I think it's the first one, because I think Stacks sometimes gets a little excited on stage. We don't always catch it in the replays, but a lot of the fans have said that they hear it when they're in the stadium. Now, importantly, Global Esports, a change I think worth making is
हाँ एक
Monyet,
बार तू
while
घुसा
great in mid,
तो गया.
DRX is starting to figure this out, right? They're going to just constantly spam. They're going to try to swarm with utility to take that control. Do you either plant someone else or maybe the Sage? I know the Sage in mid feels bad because
क्या है भाई कुछ FF नहीं हुआ है
Or
लीव.
do you actually just empty it, right? And just say, go back to the pistol round. Say, let's just make sure we don't give up a tower. And just stick with it. Okay, Monyet's going to stick near mid, but he's not going to commit to it, and they're actually going to do a hard stack on B main. Global Esports, their intention here is to push out.
Let's see if it works out, because we got 2-3 members of DRX hanging around there as well.
Oh, they empty mid as well.
They did this before with the guiding light into Foxy P. See if it works out as, okay, just going to take the satchel on over and DRX.
ये डिफेंस में इतना अटैक क्यों खेल रहे हैं?
Well, is put down.
That is the way to complete this, though, right? Because the whole intention was if we don't get contact, we can get the Seekers for free. They get it, and now they know, okay, DRX was just waiting for us as well. So,
Sage वापस आ जाए.
anybody, you've still got the Seekers. I mean, I think Batsy, you save that until maybe the 40-second mark, and then you use it to double check. He does have an extra guiding light here. I think you use something here at the 1-minute mark just to check for information.
Here's Texture as the blind comes down, but Foxy gets 2 anyway.
Foxy dodges the flash instantly.
भाई Foxy भाई क्या खेल रहा है.
In the corridors,
Nice.
him down as Buzz even with the
अरे एक और.
is finally going to shut him down, making this a 2v2. It's going to give time though for Global Esports to rotate on over to B.
Yeah, Buzz comes back alive.
क्या
stacks
हक रहा है
40
Texture?
सेकंड.
so that they can res that KO. Now,
उसके
Batsy
texture
just
update नहीं हो रहे होंगे.
in because he knows that otherwise he's going to get sprayed down. Yeah, he buys time for the rotates and Magnet's back.
Oh, clean भाई Moni.
भाई ये
Moni अलग ही खेल रहा है भाई.
Just line up.
यार
Oh boy. Global Esports able to tie it up at 10 now.
Yeah, we forgot to talk about Magnet's passive.
ठीक है जुगल.
26-12 पे वो.
accuracy and mid on split. What a
I think ये
monster he
Texture
is
का bad
on
मैच
that
चल
part
रहा
of the
है.
map.
मतलब अनलकी हो रहा है ऊपर ऐसा लग रहा है. फ्लाइट में उसको मारा रे.
क्लीन बैच
Clean taps. दो गोली.
Looks around, he's like, dang.
But
Can someone get
भाई अभी flow में है
Wow.
मोने.
It's just making things more interesting for us.
Absolutely.
वो देखना कहाँ तक जा रहे थे आगे.
We're tied up at 10 on split.
Oh, they wanted to a nice cheese
भाई ये
for
तो
Robo.
boys का scene हो गया.
Push out this time.
Foxy
And
को
not
मारा
only
पड़ेगा.
did they take out
Foxy
Buzz,
या
which is uh-oh.
Mako though, he lines up
भाई.
too.
तुमने
एक
कुछ
किधर
कहा.
Things
Kill देने.
close.
हाँ मुझे भी मारो.
In from the pivot down into the vents.
Well, Aaron now committing
अभी A heaven का control पूरा दे दिया इसको.
which is very risky.
It's gonna wait.
Yeah, Aaron just wants just one kill even.
It's like our
अरे
he's
नहीं.
gonna
क्या
fight
है
fight.
ये?
This is
मोने
looking pretty
मार रहा है क्या
strong
पूरी
now
टीम
on the
में?
take for DRX. So we have seen Global
पहला
Esports
pick मिला
many a
फिर भी
time
हार गए
in
round.
this position.
भाई ये सेव करेंगे. हाँ भाई ये टेक्सचर बस सेव ही कर रहा है पता है. एक राउंड खेलता है, एक राउंड मरता है, एक राउंड सेव करता है, एक राउंड मरता है, एक राउंड सेव करता है.
Used.
Okay, well, once you're the pit, you for sure save, right? You say, okay, you know what? We at least baited out that extra ultimate. That's fine. Texture's down to 0 creds. Aaron's down to 350. We cannot get full buys once again in the next round. Global Esports. Again, they tried this 4-man push over at Lock-in as well. That time I think it might have been on Eco, and it did get shut down in mid that time. This time they go out, they get a quick kill on Buzz, but actually Aaron was hanging back in the site on elbow on A, and so there was no way to check if someone had gotten into A tower. So a bit of a flaw there. Hopefully that's something we see them brush up on if they choose to continue to bring out that play in future splits.
Hey, you'd imagine that would be pretty important as the last 4 rounds have gone back and forth.
हो गया refresh हो गया.
And DRX once again are in the lead.
You know,
Even here on the
I know, right?
side after
You
the
know,
map, which was
maybe in this map, not sure. मैं reload कर लूँ.
Guys, I think they're just gonna save everything for
Add children. सही. मैप कंट्रोल का ट्रेड हो रहा है. एक साइड कंट्रोल मिल रहा है, दूसरी साइड छूट रहा है.
just gonna hold the angle on A and make sure they don't go in. through
Split
here.
में
You see that
pressure
DRX
डाल रहे हैं ना वो.
only got Mako in that same position that he
छोटी
was,
मैप है तो
a
they're
couple rounds
rotating.
ago, as the push will actually come in through mid.
Yeah, once the hero
Vents ले लिया इन्होंने.
yeah, B main has to push out. They have to push out, and they need to somehow fight against RB and keep control of Garage. Meanwhile, on the A side, I mean, you gotta choose. Do you go back to A tower to fight that, or do you try to fish out for Mako? You do have the res on Ronsky, so Texture can.
Oh, Mako's lining it up. He gets the one.
Finally,
Texture, so that's a lot of info going to DRX.
Finally, Texture ने मारा.
Yeah, Texture is all alone, though. He's just trying to buy time. He does get out to elbow, and backup is on its way in the form of Batsy.
Yeah, they're trying to essentially sprint into this one. Batsy gets into screens as Texture
Watches that.
behind. He's taking a lot of
Oh,
damage, but gets
Texture!
the one. He's playing through the smoke so well, he knows that one is in there as well. Takes
Oh!
a stacks, gets the trade, and now it's 2 for 1
क्या
as
करी
Seekers
खेल रहा था
come
Texture
out,
ऐसे.
and the plan is coming in.
देखना पहली जीत जाते
Know
4-5
what it
राउंड.
is because of the Seeker. Textures, Aaron trying to jump down on it. Well,
Yeah,
पर
center
ठीक है,
in, he's
बोनस
got a
राउंड
frenzy
इनका ये
of
इको
three,
राउंड था.
essentially, as Buzz will let him
खेलने था
know
ना तो नहीं होता ना
what
इको.
is up at the end of that one, as now Global Esports a final buy, a final chance to tie things up.
अरे ये टेक्सचर आएगा ना, इंडिया में घुसने मत देना तुम एक्लेयर्स
I
उसे.
know that they've been waiting to use these for retakes. I mean,
भाई
you know,
देख
the
रहे हो,
Cosmic
10
Divide better
एक 10
used as a
बंदे
retake
बैटल
tool,
खेल
but
रहे हैं, एक
there
भी
is a
बैटल
question:
नहीं
do
है.
you use the
अरे ये
mid?
मैप छोटी है ना,
Might be poised to use it in mid just to
10
shut
के
that
10
down.
सब
Manya's
फैंटम
gonna
ही
watch
खेलते हैं इस
that
मैप में.
convince. They showed this at lock-in as well. So it comes down to Texture. What can he do on main? Ronsky is there with the res if Texture gets taken out.
As they're gonna break the wall. Decide where to go from there. It looks like hanging out in sewers again.
4 ult.
See, we'll have to pick up that spike and maybe just go for mid again, as of
एक
course
ult use हो गई.
here, so a little bit
पहली
more
बार ult
difficult.
मारी है क्या हमारे
So-
एरिन ने?
हाँ ऐसा लग रहा है.
How crisp
हाँ,
is
हाँ,
this
हाँ.
timing on his trailblazer?
डिफेंस में तो पहली बार दिखा मैंने.
Right in between, but every 20-second increment, he should use one of these abilities. There's a Trailblazer. It comes out. Does he get a spot? He does.
Spot
The
कर
vision
लिया
should have
उसने.
hit.
Yeah.
So they know Aaron starting to try to provide support there.
This one feels pretty obvious, but
वो
as
फॉल बैक कर रहे हैं भाई, स्पॉन से जा रहे हैं वो पूरा.
mix it up and back away.
Yeah, I mean, I think once you go down to 45-40, yeah, use the Seekers. See if they're still in front of B main or not. Now, Buzz is trying to come here just to take these out. Okay, this is trying to sell the idea that DRX is still in front of B,
Yeah.
which means Global, they cannot commit to a rotate.
Yeah, and Botsy actually rotates over to B. There's 2 of them on B right now,
30 seconds left.
and that's
Yeah.
not essentially where you want to be. As Buzz is really trying to sell this grenades, everything being thrown into the smoke as in he goes, dies someone yet, but the push is on A.
Yeah, but Texture has a read on this as well. And Ronsky.
नहीं,
Oh,
एक और मार लेता है रे.
Picks up 2.
10
टेक्सचर
seconds
एक
left.
तो मार
They
ब्रो.
do clear the site, but it is a 3v2. Now, it's Global, I
planted.
know they might want to save this Cosmic Divide, but it is match point.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, you gotta use it.
Talk screen as well. Mako on the backside. He's got some help from RB. There's the Cosmic Divide.
Oh, this is great for Magnet because it's setting it up for screens, but Magnet can scout across the other side of the wall.
Snacks waiting behind. Monyet gets the one and no kill.
Let's
Monyet
go.
able to get the one and 3 health as he can hold this now.
Full
RB does not have a chance to make his way in. Okay.
Yeah, there's the gravity well.
And
Let's
down goes
go.
Monyet from the top.
अरे वो
That will be
मोने
a
बेचारा
defuse. Global
कितना
Esports,
कितना
they've got a chance
वो
here.
पूरी टीम को उठा रहा है अपने
1
कंधों
round
पे.
away from tying it up.
If they win this split, I mean, all eyes on Magnet.
कितनी kills है?
Not only does he single-handedly win rounds in mid,
30
but
भाई.
that Cosmic Divide setup to make it look
भाई
like
वो
a
बोल रहे हैं क्या
all-time
सिल्वर्स के साथ बिठा रखा है मुझे.
Then he watches for anyone waiting on his side of the Cosmic Divide from heaven, able to pick off that kill. And then he's actually able to finish off the round as well.
तीन मार रहा है हर राउंड, तीन
Well,
मार
it
रहा है
all
वो.
comes down to this as the GE cheers have returned.
I mean, this is the time. This is the time to shout it out, right? Let's go to map 3. I think everyone would love to see that. I mean, maybe not DRX fans.
You are
but
not playing
it would
India
be
most
exciting at
watched
the very
games
least.
GTRP. नहीं, India's most
I mean,
watched
this
game
has
is
been really
Minecraft.
back and forth and
यार अपने
fun
facts तो
Valorant,
सही रखो यार.
regardless of who
Just
you're a fan
telling.
of. So, seeing more of it would be benefit to everyone, I think, as here comes DRX into vents.
Okay, Global has made
किसी
some
को
changes.
किसी की उंगली उठाने से पहले
DRX
थोड़ा
get up
डंक के
to
तो बड़ी
vents
चीज है.
from mid. But they're actually going to hunt him down with the Sage Wall.
हाँ बहुत.
A great change from Global to make sure the second line of attack from
भाई
DRX
फॉक्सी
cannot
गया है, अभी
provide
फॉक्सी
support.
गया है इनका.
The raise down now.
अब क्या करेंगे ये?
Entries are much
फॉक्सी
weaker
का ये
now.
डाउन हो गया
DRX
उसका.
has
नहीं,
to
उनका-
cover
माको
their
अभी भी लेकिन माको भी
flashes.
अच्छा खेल रहा है लेकिन फिर भी.
Ronsky, don't overpeak. You
And
have,
this is
revive.
there's a lot to ask. You got 3 people, or 2 now, as we see Bossy is rotating over to B. Just trying to hold down from ramps.
Yeah, Aaron's just holding an off angle. He just wants to get info and hold on to ramps, right? Mid is being watched.
आरी 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 आरी.
Now, the big question is RB's all the way over on B main. When does he What?
हैं जी?
I guess Aaron didn't see him, and
Revive
Marco's
करेगा.
just able to line that up, but Rez comes in.
Planted.
Okay, snake bite. Well, they okay, at the very least Global
Okay, उससे
on
दिख
their
गया
side,
एक वहाँ पे.
they hold control.
हैं? उसने फ्लैश किया, उसने स्मोक अप कर दिया.
Buzz takes a lot. Stacks
Let's
away
go
from
मोने.
one, which is good for Global here.
Nice, nice,
No,
nice.
Mako's here. The only one they don't know about is RB.
Yeah. Who is also hanging over. Diffuse comes in. Mako gets the kill. Uh-oh. This is getting more interesting.
Half
As
isn't done yet.
through the smoke, they have to go, and there it is.
Let's
Couple kills. One to
go.
Runsky, one to Texture.
Finally.
Diffuse comes in, and we
12,
will
12.
go into overtime.
Oh my gosh! Global Esports taking DRX to overtime. I don't think that was on anyone's bingo card for VCT Pacific 2023.
Well, they almost did in the first map, and now on map 2, they finally make it happen. Both teams getting 6 rounds on either side, so what can you
Attitude.
say? Very evenly matched.
Tell
Are
some
these two
say,
teams?
please
Global Esports
tell
have
only
risen to
you
the
will
task,
join RP.
and they are certainly
Just
going
telling.
blow for blow with one of the best teams here. If they could overtake them and force a map 3, that would be huge for this squad.
And the true winner of this
Yeah.
map is the AR director in the studio. Finally gets to show off the overtime scoreboard in AR.
Yeah.
I do
So
like
much
it, right?
attitude.
Instead of just trying to keep track of the entire score, we'll do that for you guys, but we just
Yeah,
want to know who's on match point, right? Who's getting close
I'm
to
so proud that you
two
know
wins
the
that
word
you're gonna
attitude.
need
उसका मतलब भी ढूंढ
win
लो,
out map
आपको
2.
समझ आ
Global
जाएगा
Esports
attitude का मतलब
trying
क्या
to
होता है.
push this
मैं
to
OP
map
भी देख
3 on
सकता
Pearl. And DRX, I
यार,
mean,
दो like कर दो
yeah,
यार,
it is
जाने
round
से
robin. As long as you win the
क्या
match,
करूँ
it's
यार,
okay.
क्यों?
But it's not gonna feel
क्या हो गया?
great in DRX's
वो
position.
मेरा लोको का इवेंट है यार अभी
Yeah, you were so close.
आय
Dropped 2 in a
हाय.
row.
इवेंट है तुम्हारा अभी.
What can you say? Just try to forget that happened and essentially just play the smaller best of series that we have here in these last bunch of rounds.
नया वर्ड्स ने सर्च किया what to
Now,
call
my big
attitude
question is,
in.
Global Esports, they had a good streak in the
अच्छा
beginning,
ego ये
on
simple लग
their
रहा है ये
attack,
डाल
and
देता
then
हूँ
once
ego.
DRX adjusted with the timeout is
Okay.
when they couldn't eke out more round
अभी
wins.
मैं
So
smart
do they
लगेगा.
have some other wild cards prepared on this first couple overtime
मेरे में
on the
altitude है रे.
non-attacking
बे
side?
बेस्ट क्या पता
Trying to
attitude
get
कोई
the
बोलेगा
lead.
ना
I
मैं
think
बोलूँगा
their
मेरे
team
में
is
बहुत
just trying to
altitude
figure
है.
out DRX's pacing here and their defaults.
Yeah, it really does feel like
ऐसा लग रहा है
Global
2018
has
की
the
चैट में
read on
चला
that.
गया मैं.
Let's see how it's going to go after the side swap.
There is a change, right? They're just ditching A entirely.
Yeah.
They're going to focus on mid. They want to get full mid control and then decide if they want to rotate back out. But they are going to have to speed this up because they have no information on whether DRX pushes out of A main or not.
Yeah. As they will look to push on
Yeah,
through
we
just
go
a
to
bit.
और क्या है मेरे पास?
It's utility use here in mid as
प्लीज बताना मेरे को और
Wait,
जानना है
comes
मेरे
out,
पास और
they
क्या
say,
क्या है
well,
मुझे नहीं पता जो आपको
it's
पता है.
gonna slow us down just a bit.
Yeah, I mean, they did draw out a lot of utility. This is just going to be a full commit onto B.
Yeah, Foxy, he's here. He hears them all as well. Lines it up. Perfect timing
Let's
on the peak 1v4 as on the back of the site here is RB as well. Texture is in. A lot of
नहीं.
Global are in onto the site, but RB and Foxy
Let's
are
go,
able to hold it
Monet.
down and leave only
1v3.
Montiel on the site here alone.
दुनिया कर सकता है तो वही
करेगा तो सिर्फ मोने करेगा और कोई नहीं करेगा.
Creating
और तो
different
कोई नहीं कर
off
सकता इनकी
angles
टीम में.
to keep Global Esports at bay. It comes down to Magnet. He's done some heroics so far in this map, but not
Time
too
तो है
much
इसके
time on
पास.
his side.
It's gonna run on over. I think that's the sound cue they needed as a lot of spray coming through the smoke. Monyet in a really
भाई
rough
वो
spot.
उसका
बहुत मुश्किल है.
Catches one.
Oh!
Now catches another. Monyet has been insane.
नहीं यार उसके पास फ्लैश क्यों है?
Timing is right there as Buzz just barely gonna hold on to that round. For the
अरे.
That right-click flash drive was just so clean, right? It pops right as he sees it. You see Magnet trying to dodge it, but if Magnet dodges that, I think he swings back, gets the kill, given just what momentum he had there. But look at Foxy and I's positioning, right? Just creating these angles to stay alive and even get 2 kills.
Watch this flash.
Perfect, yeah.
यार.
They're like, oh, that's a relief.
Yeah. It's a relief for sure.
Thank God.
Okay, well.
रिपोर्ट करो DRX
out.
प्लेस.
DRX, okay. They want to
DRX
close
प्लेस
it
को
out
रिपोर्ट करना
on
है
this
ऐसा है
attacking
यार.
side. And I do like this. We haven't seen this work out too
भाई
well
ये
in
मैं
the
बता रहा हूँ
past.
इस मैच के बाद ना ये
Trying to
मोने
get
को इन लोग
overtime
रिपोर्ट करने
and
वाले हैं.
close it out.
कुछ
But
भी
the
खेल रहा है
reason I
कुछ
like
भी
this
मार
is
रहा है.
towards the later part of DRX's attacking half, it was actually GE who makes the last adjustment, right? And DRX hasn't had a time to try to iterate some other changes. So now's a good time for Termi to say, okay, this is what GE changed in the last 2 rounds. How do we combat that? You looking at that sign?
Yeah, there was a sign. It was like. If
ये
you guys lose,
वामोस
you
का
have
क्या
to
मतलब है?
Get together with me, basically. I don't know if they'll take that off.
Eclairs.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a done deal by any means.
The strongest.
Oh, hello,
motivations to win.
Yeah.
Eclairs.
DRX. Well, all right, global esports.
वामोस का मतलब
well,
क्या है?
I mean, surely you see this timeout coming out. Your racer.
Let's go type.
Surely has told them. Right, we can't do the same things over on mid. Okay, yeah, so they go back to a very
अच्छा.
slow default. Now, I would love to see Batsy start to
जल्दी करो. कहाँ जाना? क्या करना? देखो जल्दी करो.
It doesn't mean much. Yeah, he's starting to push out because that way the stack on A has meaning. Because now they can say just keep 3 people on A. There's no one in front of Garage.
Yeah. Aaron in position gets a little bit of
Aaron, वही मौका था.
I mean, it's a miracle Foxy actually stays alive there.
Yeah.
Okay, Trailblazer out of Garage as well.
एक गोली मारी उसने.
Yeah.
Batsy has so much information on the side of B. Now, the only problem is they actually ditched mid entirely. So it's a 4-man stack on A.
And they're pushing out. I mean, they're going to get some information that, okay, a little bit of a rotation has come out from DRX. As Texture gets one. RB.
Yeah, but seeing the position... Oh, Texture, yeah, he wants to stay alive because he's only 1 point away from his showstopper. Now they know that they didn't spot everyone on DRX, so there could be a rotate, which is why Batsy now goes back to watch mid. We do have the Astra Star from Manyet to support.
Jawamos in Spanish, come on in English.
Just don't commit to this.
Oh.
Batsy, all he has to do is stay alive in Garage on B main.
30 seconds
Just
left.
spot the plant and then keep main alive.
That's his job. Let's see the timing of when he pokes out as they are already in there. He
Stay
picks
alive.
up a kill.
Nice
as well.
shot.
He needs to stay alive. Yeah, I mean, you've bought enough time. You cannot try to stop the plant right now. Stay alive. It's a 5v3.
All right, he's going to hold it. Bonsi
10 seconds
in the
left.
smoke. Stacks wants to take it down.
RB? It's a pinch.
Oh, and they pinch him perfectly. They take him out.
And then Buzz has actually pushed out into Alley as well. DRX has great positions despite being down in numbers.
Oh, Aaron nearly takes him out, though. Bit of damage is now Buzz pushing forward. Knows there's Ronsky behind him.
उसने मॉले डाल दिया अपना.
As in the smoke they are. RB in mid-jump, still going to get the kill. As Diffuse is down the spray. They try to 2v1 him, but he takes him down. Ronsky and Aaron
Let's
comes
go,
around and
let's
takes down
go.
Stacks. And they do have ample time to get the
Panic में
Diffuse
खेल रहे हैं
Global
लोग यार.
Esports.
नहीं, अरे उनकी पोजीशनिंग बहुत सही है यार DRX की.
Man, when we saw
Confidence का
Global
game है ना,
Esports and
ये
DRX
लोग
with their April Fool's joke
पता
about
नहीं
Mog
कितना डर
हाँ.
रहे हैं, लास्ट मैप से डर रहे हैं.
we thought that was gonna
ये
be
इनका
these two teams
ये
just
जी
like
का
destroyed.
जो वाइपर है,
They've been proven wrong.
शॉट मिस कर रहे थे,
This
इजी
split
शॉट्स.
map too, and, I mean, props to both teams, right? Global Esports, great adjustment with Batsy pushing out and trying to stay alive in Garage, buys enough time for the rotate.
वो रिलोड नहीं करता ना, आरएन उस पे भी हकता, पता है?
Sneaks in, gives time for Stacks to go into backside. That's the only chance they had to win out. They unfortunately do not. And now we go over to round 27. You know, I often imagine that all
नाखून
of the
साफ कर
teams
अपने.
would make great casters because they never run out of their voice.
They might need it for map
मुझे
3, man. I mean,
करी वाला
Yeah.
नहीं खाना चाहिए था.
careful.
This could go down to the very last stretch. Of course, map 3, Pearl is waiting for us there. I don't know how clearly you guys can hear that through our microphones, but it is very clear to us through our headsets.
Yeah. Texture fan right behind him. Over there on the GE side, and of course this
होता है, होता
timeout
है.
is going to give time to both sides to try to discuss.
आईजेल के साथ. अरे हाँ, क्योंकि इतना तुम्हें सोचना पड़ता है, बात करना पड़ता है, तुम्हें बताना पड़ता है, ये करते हैं, वो करते हैं, वैसा. प्लेस क्योंकि तुम्हारा आधा कंसंट्रेशन वहीं पे होता है. अगर आईजेल है तो फिर that happens. तुम कोई भी टीम में की आईजेल ना कभी भी डुएलिस्ट नहीं खेलते हैं वो, बिकॉज डुएलिस्ट को फुल कंसंट्रेट करना पड़ता है अपने एम पे.
Over on a main. We're just gonna see the 0 point come out.
Alright, Mako holding down Vents. Bit of a passive position there as the rotation through sewers will come in.
Oh, this is a nice change though, right? Because Aaron's in the same position he always was when he was lurking over on the A side. And now they're gonna start to strike with the Trailblazer. It's a bit of a twist on the GE special, but the gravity wall buys just enough time.
Oh, and Buzz, he's on the run.
God.
He's like, oh god. Get me out of here as they all move in on to tower.
Okay, they need to clear elbow though. What are their tools to clear this out? Buzz already uses one flash drive. They baited that out.
Oh bhai.
See on the backside here, he's going to underhand the grenades, buy himself some time.
Botsy needs to provide support from A main.
There's one. There is, nope, the trade for Monyet. On the backside, in the screens, in they go. They're both low on health. Buzz here in elbow. Trying to hold it down.
Oh no!
As they push through, another trade. Monyet is just insane right now. Botsy, they get the push. And they should be able to put down this plant.
Mako looking
मोन्ने को हील कर रहे हैं मोन्ने तू मार
for RB to provide a second angle from above, but an
उन्हें नहीं पता ना तीनों साइड पे उन्हें नहीं पता
Just got pushed.
शॉटी अरे नहीं क्यों बाहर जा रहे हैं क्यों बाहर जा रहे हैं
And that will be the defuse as DRX hold on barely.
बाहर क्यों पुश कर रहा है यार वो
Wow. Okay. I know why Botsy did that, right? Because you just got cleared from elbow. You imagine that it's only one on the other side, you know, in the main part of the site. So
उन्होंने स्पॉट ही नहीं किया था पता तीनों को
ये लोग तीनों अगर बैठ के अपने एंगल्स
हाँ
बैठ जाते ना बहुत इजी राउंड था ये क्या इतना अच्छा राउंड निकाला था
Mako marching in through that astral wall to get the first kill on Monyet. That changes everything.
Yeah. I think he really did hear me call out his KD on map 1. He's like, no. But jokes aside, Mako's really stepped it up here. He's
guys we are very close to 100 likes super close
And a note, Monyet also
ऐसा दबा दो
Yeah, Monyet has been disgusting on this map.
Yeah, it wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that he's been carrying GE a certain amount. But GE, good changes once again. This time it's a harder push with a stack on B main. Now,
ये लोग ना क्या करते हैं पता है पहले पुश करते हैं फॉक्सी को ऐसा एक अजीब सी लोकेशन में पहुंचा देते हैं फिर अपने टीम के हिसाब से खेलते हैं अपने हाँ वो वॉल की उस तरफ जाने की जरूरत ही नहीं थी इतना सही वॉल बनाया था उसने उनको अंदर आना था अरे यार टेक्सचर की गन दिख गई
Peeking onto this one, Buzz gonna get that entry. Spotted,
GG हो गया
The entry is clean for DRX, and this might be the way they win this map.
They're not set up for a great retake either. Only a single guiding light and a slow orb from Sage to make this work. They have to pop out. They have to pick off one, at least one, to get an advantage. But
yeah, Foxy gets the info. They got two guys stacked there on the backside of the site.
Yeah, and then you've got one in B main, and then you have RB trying to get the flank onto Heaven.
Aaron, though, able to get one. The spray, Drotsky gets two! And the defuse is coming in. There's enough time, but Mako.
They got half. The snake bite comes out.
Ronsky again.
Do they know where RB is, though?
And the res. He's got the suck. Is it enough?
They suspect it. They know he's up in
Is it enough to spray? And no, Ronsky picks it up, and we are going to more rounds.
I'll be honest. I wrote this off as soon as
ठीक है भाई
because you called it, Valdez. No one was watching that, despite having Botsy intentionally checking A tower instead of B heaven. You had to expect that.
भाई ये फ्लैश क्रेजी था
Global Esports, what a retake! What an amazing flash coming in from Botsy.
Yeah, they're pretty happy about that. Yeah, no surprise. As we reset, 14-14.
Wow. Going to round 29.
Yep, we are in this one already.
Yeah, I mean, no timeouts anymore either. So at this point, we always like to remind you guys, it really actually comes down to a bit of endurance, right? Who's keeping their focus in the game? You've seen so much from your opponents in terms of their choices, their styles, and even some of their curves.
ये मैप में वही इशू है एक रन तुम जीतते एक रन हम जीतते हैं
नहीं ये अभी देखो ये राउंड कितना बढ़िया वो वाला जीता था अपना गेम था ये ऑलरेडी
हाँ खत्म हो जाता हाँ
and I don't mind this in terms of
किया था मोने इनको आर्ट के अंदर रहता स्पाइक आर्ट के अंदर था
Gonna stop the push. Texture slowed down just a bit. Foxy in the site as well.
They don't know Texture's in deep though.
Foxy gets it. He gets the one. Yeah, Texture picks up that kill as he mentioned. Monyet.
अबे हम लोग सब लोग ले
RB very nice swing, but traded back again. And now it's up to Stacks. As this plant is going to come down, Aaron.
क्या कौन क्या बोला?
बिंग से आया था, बिंग से आया था.
क्या बोला?
And there
Live
it
हो
is,
क्या तुम लोग?
Hansi able to shoot him down. And all of a sudden, Global Esports, I believe
Nice,
for the
let's
first time as well
go.
here in overtime, will take the
Let's
lead.
go, let's go, let's go.
First time, meaning that it's the first time either team
अभी
has
डिफेंस है ना?
to get their
भाई
attacking
अभी
side
बस
as well.
व्रोस्की मार ले भाई.
See this happen. We gotta imagine that the momentum now goes over to Global's side, right? And you know what? They're doubling down. They say, okay, we have the
वही है ना, वो सब है ना व्रोस्की.
operator that he loves so much.
सेज जी का सब है ना.
They're committing to this. It's going to be Bazzi fishing for information on B main once again.
See if it works out.
The wall's just a fake. The wall is a fake to plant Texture with the operator.
भाई ऑप कर रहा है.
Pushing just a bit, peeking the corners. Mako's going to stay in the same spot that he has been when DRX have been on attack.
So most likely Global, they don't make any more rotations. Maybe you send either Manyet or Aaron over into. Oh, Aaron's even gonna. Oh my gosh.
भाई
Love this.
Oh, this is. You gotta
Oh,
expect
oh,
it. Yeah.
oh.
So he spams it. Aaron says, "Okay, fine."
There it is.
Nice.
There it is. This is what they were waiting for. And just so we know, Ronsky was actually hanging back to provide slow orbs if Texture needed to make an escape, but he's not going to need it.
Oh, look at the push. Aaron sitting, waiting. They clear out the
नहीं.
able to get the headshot, and now the push comes in. Foxy with another headshot, as they will get a clean entry into B now.
नहीं.
Draw कर दो
Oh
भाई, मैं
my
sorry
gosh,
देखा था
Aaron!
मैंने.
Listen, Aaron had the right
Draw
idea.
कर
You
दो
get
जी.
cleared out of the first box,
Option
you
नहीं
make
आता
sure
उन्हें.
that you won't expect the second one, and Bus says, no, we hate this map for a reason. We check every corner on Split.
Well, Ronski's got some good info. We'll see if that leads to something for them. Ronsky is going to aggressively peek as the grenade comes in. Bamako, clean as ever. Oh, grenade kill in the backside there. Texture has an operator.
Yeah, I mean, no matter how good you are with the op, this is so hard.
Let's see it. Nope.
Yeah.
Not going to hit it. Gets the second one, though. And a showstopper.
अरे उसने गन स्विच नहीं कर पाया
Is there
वो.
enough time?
No, he's got to
Heaven है वो pull करेगा.
Yeah.
And then try to get just one more kill, but
नहीं होगा रे
Just not
गया.
enough time. He gets the one, though.
oh, yeah, no
Yeah,
time.
just not enough time. Nice try. He tries to get the morale booster, but not even able to get that.
15, 30 rounds already. CS:GO हो गए.
A piece.
ठीक
This
है.
is my favorite part where we get to tell you guys
CS:GO का score line है ये.
run out at
15-15.
round 30. And already in week 2, we are running out of space on map 2 of this match between DRX and Global Esports.
Well. It's a very entertaining first time to cast for VCT Pacific for me, William.
I mean, this is very exciting, yeah. And
Map 1, 2, and then now we
निकालेगा.
get to this.
व्रोंस्की मारेगा. मैं बता रहा हूँ
Overtime
guys. व्रोंस्की मारेगा.
चलो भाई, मेरे को जाना पड़ेगा. मेरी लोकल
Bye bye.
टाइम हो गया.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye.
and this will actually catch Aaron. And so a little bit of different information than DRX is used to, but then you imagine, okay, if it's only Aaron, it's probably still alert.
destroyed.
Now they don't know that Bazzi is here, and Bazzi's going to start using some of the Sky utility to try to force DRX to shift their weight over to the A side, and the perfect timing for the rest of the main force of GE to push mid.
Let's see it. Foxy in position, spots him, can't land the shot as
भाई ये
he
shorty
goes.
क्यों निकाल रहा है?
Hold down Benz for now. He's holding this angle. He's right
ठीक
behind
है
the
भाई
wall.
टेक्सचर
He's
ठीक है.
barely able to pick
भाई
up that kill.
ये
with
माको
29
ने सिर्फ
health.
वेंट से ही इतने kills लिए ना पूरी
Now
गेम
they're
में.
pushing in through the tower. They're
हाँ,
gonna
वहीं पे
Let's
rope में
see
ऊपर
if
नीचे
Fox's
करके
this. They
करके.
probably hear him running in, and that's an easy
पड़ेगा
kill for
माको.
Ronsky.
Oh, he tries to set up.
Oh, and they're waiting for him. Buzz able to lock it down, and RB gets another one. Defenders win, and DRX will take the lead. Round 31.
Oh boy, but I will say GE, I mean the way they adjusted to some of the skirmishes here in mid, their focus is still clearly here in this overtime. I mean Mako just waiting for that one, but the idea of, okay, let's push through B Heaven, but then let's clear the backup that comes. Again, the comms are clearly still working. DRX is just a step ahead. Buzz with some
खेल
great
बचा रहा
aim on that
है.
double kill.
सेट खराब नहीं
Gee,
होनी
can they
चाहिए.
fight back? Take us to a couple
MM
more
खेल रहा है
rounds.
क्या वो?
Yeah, We definitely need some more. We haven't had enough. I don't want to end on map 2.
No.
That just wouldn't be fair.
We only have one match today. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
We can go to map 3.
Give us the value as
Nice.
the beat comes through.
Nice.
Texture.
Okay, well, you
वाइपर को देख उनका वापस वेंट्स पे जाके बैठा है वो देख रहा है
can just hear them.
There's a nice
अटैक
timing
करते
on
वक्त भी
the
उधर ही बैठता है
ability
डिफेंस में भी वहीं
to
बैठता
off
है
guard.
हाँ। माको वेंट से ही खेल रहा है और वहीं से
again, one of
झूठ
those
झूठ के किल्स
situations
निकाल रहा
where
हो तब
his
से
goal is
बैन
to just stay alive, right? Just make sure you can at least hold on to part of a tower. Now Mako's should suspect this. About he's gonna come.
वेक्लर्स कुछ ज्यादा ही भावुक हो जाती है नाइस काटा
Yeah.
ए ले
Love
लिया इन
that
लोग ने
picture in picture. Mako still aggressive with this. Gonna put the poison orb as Stax is already in onto the A site. Gonna take down Ronsky in heaven. And now with the plant down, DRX on match point with this win.
So G has no idea
By
where Mako
4v4
is
है
anymore. So they're just gonna have to commit to this. They're gonna have to rely on Magnet to clear A tower and provide backup fire.
Grenades good to buy some time. Second guiding light comes in. Botsy makes some noise to spray through the wall. And that should do it. It's all up to Magnet. And he gets one, but not
GG.
two. Stax picks up the
2-0.
mark. And DRX will take down map number 2 of Split. What an incredible clutch to make it happen there at the end of this one.
Absolutely wonderful match between DRX and
They were
Global
so
Esports.
close.
And while DRX
क्या
ekes
खेला
it
बर्मोन
out
ने
here 17-15, you gotta give credit to G
वो
as well.
round
I mean,
बहुत
you can talk all you want about
हाँ।
okay, well, maybe DRX probably didn't show their full playbook.
हाँ।
करना था
Oh
होल्ड
my
करना था वो
gosh.
राउंड नहीं जाता तो शायद ये आउटकम डिफरेंट रहता
एक राउंड का ही था ना वो एक ही राउंड चाहिए थी वो
हाँ
बट ठीक है
राउंड चाहिए भाई माको ने तो दिमाग खराब कर दिया इवेंट्स में भाई
हाँ वो उधर ही जाके घर बसा लेता है मेरा है ये इसका रेंट भरा हूँ मैं
I love not just the mid-rounding, but also kind of the round-to-round adjustments, and then not so much on Haven, but on Split, the timeouts from Eraser as well, pinpointing how they need to make those adjustments, because it's easy for us to call those out because we get to watch the minimap the whole match, but when you're in-game, it's not as easy. Even if you're the coach, I've heard some coaches say, you know, I missed that play. I was watching the VODs. I missed what my players were doing because I was watching, you know, the player POVs or whatnot. Just great adjustments from both sides here on this map, too.
You see some
शीश
tears from DRX there
अच्छा
at the end, but
कोई नहीं
certainly some more sighs of relief as Global Esports has some fist bumps, but also some shoving, as you might as well. As some friends here on both sides, obviously.
You're
DRX
playing now?
with a big win, but they were certainly
Video में
tested, and a
हाँ
massive treat for everybody who's watching. A very
you want to
entertaining
play
performance.
नहीं मेरे को तो जाना पड़ेगा
Again, we had a sold-out venue here today
bye bye
because there was only one match.
बाबा
Dad.
Even the second floor, we're seeing people
रात को
standing up
खेलते
to
हैं
try to get pictures of the players on stage
Bye.
right now, but what a treat we were served
Bye.
today for all the viewers and fans of VCT Pacific. Because what this means is, first of all, DRX
चलो
number one, Foxy 9, we see that he can still hold his own even in
बिजनेस
the
क्या
finals,
ओपन
but
किया है मैंने
GE, they're in for the long fight. They're going to try to fight to get into playoffs and potentially
अभी तक
fight
तो
for
नहीं
the spots that
बट
go
सोच
to
रहा हूँ
Tokyo.
Well, that was really fun.
I
That
mean,
was just a lot of fun.
It really kind of drew out all the energy from not just us, but
रात को
especially
स्ट्रीम
the
I'll try
GE
to
fans cheering
देखना
for
पड़ेगा
all
कि
those 30-something
अगर टाइम
rounds
मिला
here
तो I'll
on
try to
Split,
stream
but a beautiful, beautiful match between these two teams.
Yeah, it was just
ठीक है
absolute pleasure, and of course we will be hearing from one of the guys on
It
the
was
side of
fun though
DRX. Um,
फन दो चलो गाइस ओ माय गॉड कितने 130 लाइक्स थैंक यू गाइस थैंक यू चलो रात को आई एम नॉट श्योर बट आई विल ट्राई अगर हो पाया तो आई विल स्ट्रीम एट अराउंड 9 ठीक है रात को स्ट्रीम करने की कोशिश करूँगा ठीक है चलो गाइस थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग मिलते हैं अगली स्ट्रीम पे. Till then, take care and peace out. Bye bye. See ya.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my